you'll see. Ain't no telling what I'm finna, hey, beyond, yeah, hey, said I'm beyond all that fuck. Look, ain't no telling what I'm finna, hey, beyond, yeah, hey, said I'm beyond all that fuck shit.
Yeah. And what you smoking on, Ray? And now back time. I said pack it out. It's 2-5. I say sprinkle me, man. We got the broccoli. Hey Mo, one more time.
In the middle of Babylon, get off of me. In the club, I'm rolling up a broccoli. Damn, I know your baby mama fond of me.
Yeah.
All she wanna do is smoke this broccoli. She whispered in my ear, she trying to leave with me. Said I can flip it over indeed. I'm a dirty dog, believe in me. Now give me one shot, shorty, you'll see. Ain't no telling what I'm finna, hey, beyond, yeah, hey, said I'm beyond all that fuck shit. Look, ain't no telling what I'm finna, hey, beyond, yeah, hey, said I'm beyond.
Everybody quiet, last time. Hey, love it. Everybody quiet. Hate away. Turned up now time. Yeah, last time I say, everybody quiet. Hate away.
It's the reason why we run VA, man. It's the reason why we Hey guys.
Hey.
Listen. New network, new time, new theme song, same damn fans.
Yes, Lord.
Welcome to the stands. Welcome to them. Woo, I don't even know how to say this, guys. Welcome to our new network. How y'all feel?
Feel good, man. Feel good.
Feels good not to be in the
Gigi, welcome back to the studio.
Yeah, we got a new member, Gigi.
Yeah.
Hey,
Cece, thank God that you don't have to sit in the hallway.
right.
Hey.
We're here as a unit, as a team.
Yes.
New theme song. Shout out to Major League.
Yes.
Yes.
Listen. 2020 has brought so many new things for us.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
For me, I can start out with the WGNs.
Right.
New network, new time slot, new theme song. Same damn fans.
Same thing.
Hi guys.
We still here.
We are.
For me, it brought me not being in the hallway.
As a unit, as a team. We are definitely still here, moving together. Guys, where did you get into on Crank this week?
Sheesh.
It's crazy.
My week started Wednesday at Hangers. The one band and the what band?
I know that was crucial.
One band gave it to them.
What?
Yeah, they gave the fans what they wanted.
They always do.
Yeah.
I love the one band.
Yeah, they could definitely.
What
give
about
the
what
fans
band?
they
How
wanted.
what band sound?
One band was, they had some technical issues with the, I don't know if it was the monitor or the speaker,
Right.
but
Both bands did. It was the system.
by the time,
It wasn't the engineers.
yeah,
It was the speakers
It was the
itself.
speak-
yeah, it was the speaker
Yeah.
itself. Because I can hear stuff that I shouldn't be able to hear. You know what I mean? Like in terms of, I can hear Blackwell talking to the band when she wasn't even nowhere near the mic. I shouldn't be able to hear that
Right.
coming through that speaker like that. So, but they pushed through. By the time Chris got up there, boop, boop,
But they
boop.
say that's nowadays. They say that's like a big issue with like the speakers and stuff. Is it the engineers not replacing the speakers enough?
Engineers.
Well,
that's
they
not
trying
their
to-
system.
The engineers just come
Well,
up.
my bad. The sound company.
I mean, it depends on which venue you're talking about.
Right.
We can't speak for every venue because some venues have a built-in house system. Some have systems that come in from the outside,
Right.
and some may have monitors there, but they may not have a house system or vice versa. So, I mean, it depends on which system you're talking about. Hangers, their system is just horrible.
Yeah, it's a lot of different
I don't like it.
variances that contribute.
Now, when JY play up there, it's perfect.
They're not gonna have it no any other way.
I'm telling you, it's perfect.
If it's chopped up, I think JY would just walk off the stage.
Absolutely.
That's just
Like I
what they
walked
do.
out of the club Wednesday.
The whole thing was you don't hesitate. You
I
just,
did hesitate.
You gave him a chance.
I definitely gave him a chance. Normally, I would have left right after the one band, but I stayed and I gave him a chance. And I should have just left
But how long did you stay though?
long enough to know I should have left right after the one band.
Lord have mercy.
All right, so moving on.
Thursday? Did you do anything Thursday? GG?
Sheesh.
Well,
Man.
so much of the day is running into each
Thursday,
other.
we went to Tacoma Station to see Lit Band.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. How was that?
How was that?
Oh, man. Yes.
Yes.
All they can say is yes.
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 No complaints.
None.
None.
Perfect show.
No such thing as a perfect show.
So,
Ain't nobody step on your feet.
No such
or-
thing as a perfect show. It was a dynamite show. They have a lot of independent artists that are formed together to make one band.
Oh, okay.
So
okay,
it's
okay.
amazing. Shout out to Roe, Black Woodson, Gabby Moe. That's their front line. It's just so much creativity, so much crank, and you can tell they're having a good time together. Like that is the part that makes you want to have a good time. And then the crank just slaps you in the face. It's like,
Absolutely.
There's so many bands out here that I don't
Non-stop.
know which way to go. and it's. I mean, that's a good thing.
I don't know, 'cause Friday,
No.
that unapologetically
Oh my God.
disrespectful obsession band at Shark Bar.
It's driving.
Everything. You hear me?
Added to my list.
Everything.
That's one of your favorite bands.
Oh, she said add it to the list.
Added to the list.
Wait till y'all see CC's top 10. Jeez.
She had a top 5.
She
I
had
told
top
her.
five.
I told her that
It
one
didn't
won't
extend
last.
it.
She started off with a top what, 3?
No,
Right.
no. No, she said she was gonna try to put together a top 5. She was like, I'm gonna hold it right there.
And then it started
That
inching
didn't
up.
happen.
I knew it wasn't gonna happen. See, this is the thing. With us, we catch too much crank for you to hold it right there.
Right.
Like you can have your favorites, but like there's certain bands that if they're playing and we're free, even if we're tired, we gonna push through.
Right. Because it's going to give you that energy when you get there.
That energy to drive home, though, I don't know where you get that from, but
I don't see how y'all do it. Y'all be everywhere. I mean, and you still have to get up and go to work.
Your body gets
That's
all the way
serious.
to-
That's real serious right
but
now.
I am gonna take a hiatus. I am. I'm gonna take a break for a little while. I think I need to take a break and slow down just a little bit because.
I'm waiting to see this.
Well, I'm going to explain why. I've been hearing falsehoods and rumors that I only go see certain bands because I show favoritism. Let me explain something to the world.
Uh-oh.
I'm allowed to like whoever I like as a human being and as an individual.
Right.
Not only that, I'm also allowed to go wherever I am invited.
Right.
I'm also allowed to go wherever I'm accepted. I'm also allowed to go wherever I'm not publicly ridiculed or disrespected. So I'm going to go wherever I want to go.
What's the problem?
And if you have a problem with me going wherever I want to go, and you want to
Sounds like a personal problem.
and you want to make indirect comments or indirect posts or take jabs, guess what? Thank you for watching me enough to know everything that I do. I appreciate you.
Right.
But guess what I'm still going to do?
Go where you want.
Whatever I want to do.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I'm going to go wherever I want to go. I'm a two-step with whoever I want to two-step
why
with.
wouldn't you?
I'm going to party with whoever I want to party with.
Right, it's your money.
I'm going to brunch with whoever I want to brunch with.
You don't owe nobody nothing.
I am going to be me.
Why not? I don't see why not.
I'm
I
going
mean,
to be me.
as members of bands, they decide not to go see other bands, so that's their decision.
What? I don't.
I'm
So
just
how's it
saying.
any,
I don't
how's
get
it any
that. I
different?
don't get
So because
That's
as
no
a
difference.
band,
There's no difference.
we choose to go where we go.
Because when bands off, they are fans just like us.
Yeah,
They're not on that night, so they back to
Apparently
being
not.
a fan. Oh, my bad.
I mean, I'm feeling like it's being said because of the WGNs for me, but what people don't know or understand is prior to the WGNs,
You have bands that you like.
no, that's not what I was going to say. Prior to the WGNs, I was a fan.
Right.
I will continue to be a fan. Period. There are some bands that make you feel like you're at home and you're comfortable. There are some bands that actually reach out to you to come see them.
Right.
Absolutely.
There are some
Right.
bands who give you that family-oriented feel, and that feels like home base. It doesn't feel like you're working when you're out with them. It doesn't feel like they're looking for your ridicule or your opinion or staring
just
at you to see what
genuinely
your
happy to see
reaction
you.
is. Like, some of these people in Go-Go are legitimately and genuinely my friends. I can show you legitimate conversations.
Real life
I
conversation.
can show you legitimate interaction, but that's just not something that I flaunt or show to the rest of the world because my personal life is my personal life.
Right,
Absolutely.
right.
As it should be.
But now you're in the public eye. A lot of people don't see it that way. You more or less
I'm just
celebrity.
No, I'm just Capri.
But you still have some type of celebrity.
I'm
with you,
no
though.
type of
I
celebrity.
mean, everybody do.
I'm no type of celebrity. I'm not in anyone's public eye. I am Capri.
First.
Always.
Always.
But since I mean, I'm speaking it from the outside. I'm
Okay.
gonna just give my opinion from the outside, looking in. Since this is fans from the stands, most people look up to us because we going out and see all of these different bands, and we giving our opinions. And they take that and run with it. And now when most of us go out, they running up to us like, hey, how you doing, this, that, and there, and don't know none of us from Adam or Eve. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean, a little celebrity. You got a celebrity because your opinion matters in all of this. On the show.
No, it doesn't.
It do.
No, it doesn't. I was told my opinion doesn't matter. I was told it was
Don't
irrelevant.
matter what they tell you.
I'm just I'm
It's
just
crazy.
telling you what's being said. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm me. I'm just me.
Yeah,
I'm no
of
one
course.
different. I am the person that I've always been. I am a fan of a lot more bands now.
Right.
Not that I hadn't been fans of multiple bands before, but with this WGN situation and with the bands that I have gotten to know, and there are some bands that I've gotten to get more exposure to, some that we're not gigging on a consistent basis. So I could catch a video here or there, or I could catch a snippet here or there, or I could see that they were on a card with another band and try to make it to see both of them. And sometimes I might catch the tail end. But with these cards being diversified the way they are now, you get an opportunity to experience maybe 2 bands or 3 bands on a WGN card. So you get a lot more acquainted with their music, their style, their crowd, because there are some venues, one, that I do not want to go to. And it's no disrespect to your band, but there are some venues, like we were just at an event at one, I will not say the name of the venue, but I do not want to go back to that venue. The service was horrible and deplorable.
No, we know what that was.
Can we make a segment about the venues? Can we do that to bring that to the forefront?
I'm not sure if legally we can say their names on the air without having any type of blowback. I mean, I feel like we can speak on the experience that we had.
Right.
I will say at this venue, I had to chase the waitress around. Like I should have just went to the kitchen and got my own wings.
And the thing about that is it's not a one-time thing.
Oh, well, that was my first and last time there.
This is a back-to-back thing for me. Where the band couldn't even get water.
Well, see, the thing for me is that I will say this. That is why I stopped going. Okay, we know my Paradigm story.
Are they done, right?
Yeah, Paradigm done.
Oh, go ahead, speak.
But they know my Paradigm story. I ordered some chicken tenders. These were the best chicken tenders ever. They make the best chicken tenders ever. Listen, wait till we get in the Wings and Things podcast. Y'all stay tuned for that. But the chicken tenders bomb. They're nice size. They're great, fly right. Everything's like, yes. Order them. They are this color.
Yeah. Why were they that color?
Wow.
Why were they that color?
Because this young man told me that the chef told him that they had to cook them that hard to cook them all the way through.
Wow.
And what did you tell them you were?
I'm a chef,
I ain't never heard
and
that.
that's not a thing. One, the grease was old because my French chicken looked the same way, but when you tapped it, all the black stuff fell off. Like,
No good.
that's extra seasoning.
That's extra seasoning. What
Extra
they use on there?
seasoning.
What kind of seasoning was that?
It's called blackened,
It was horrible, man.
like blackish chicken.
Blackish.
So then when I asked him, I'm like, but do I still have to pay for these? He like, yeah. I'm like, no, I don't. I'm not eating them.
No, what for what?
So then I said, well,
For what?
y'all need to refund my card back. He said, do I need to refund my tip too?
Ooh.
Right. Try
Yes.
to keep tip.
Yes,
yeah,
refund the
everything
tip.
came along. That came out. Yeah.
Refund the tip too.
Give me all
Be-
mine.
Because you had the nerve to come out here and say to
I
me that
need
this
all
man
mine.
told you that it
Everything.
was okay to burn my chicken, and then I'm supposed to eat it.
Hell no, I need
I'm
all
supposed
mine.
to eat it.
Yeah.
I need all
So
of that.
you already know.
Did you ask him, would you eat it?
He said, yeah.
Wow.
So you already know at that point.
He cooked it like he wanted
you
it.
pissed off because you're in the club. You got to already wait. Then you waited all this time, and then this is what they
47
bring,
minutes,
right.
48 minutes.
And then this is what they
For
bring
some
you.
chicken tenders. And the French fries look just like the chicken did. That's how I knew the grease was old. I'm like, when the last time y'all changed the
They
grease? The
probably
last
cook
time I
fish
was
and
here?
everything
About a
in there.
month.
Probably hush puppies,
Everything.
old onion rings. I don't know what was going on in that, but it was just not the situation that I expected it to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Paradigm.
I never will I ever. That was the service was horrible. But
They're closed now.
so Saturday, last night,
Oh my God.
shout out to the one band.
Yes, shout out to the one man.
You some wild lovers.
I heard it. I heard you say, I gotta log off. I gotta log off.
That crank was about to begin.
You got in that mode.
She got in that mode, can't hold the phone.
That groove was for me.
It was.
They hit two of her little grooves. They hit her. It's a baby in
It's
this
a baby
bitch.
in this
And
bitch.
Yes.
they also hit
Wow,
It's a Wild Lover.
And
I said, oh,
I
man.
lost my mind.
Her face expression was everything.
I lost my mind.
Man, her,
And then he
She
leaned
started
over and
screaming.
looked at me and was, I was like, yeah! You was a wild lover! But it had so much meaning to it because prior to us going in, we were privy to some information that we didn't know prior. And it just fit the whole situation. But at the same time, last night was a release for me.
It get like that sometimes.
Shout out to the one band. Thank y'all. Last night was indeed a release for me.
That was one for the books.
Let me tell you how good the crank was.
man, listen.
The crank got so good, Montu came out the cut
Out the cut.
Out the cut.
and got in the middle.
I was mad I couldn't be there.
In the front.
You could have if you had got there before 9:30.
I was.
No, you were
No,
not.
wasn't.
It was- No, it was 9:47 when you pulled
It
up.
wasn't
Me,
9:30.
no. Me and Keisha was in the other lot.
That's not the
That's
lot.
not the right
I
lot.
didn't-
That's not the
I
right
didn't know
lot.
that was my first time being there. And when I seen your live that you was pulling up, I was like, which lot should I be in? I said, because I'm in lot number 1. You're
So
like,
let's
no,
get
you
on
can't
that.
be in there.
Let's have this discussion.
A lot discussion.
Yeah.
We've had this discussion before, but I feel like it's something we need to revisit and speak on. $15 for parking.
That's
I
already,
can't go to that club no more.
that's
And you
already-
got to deal with a cut line.
Can't go to that club. I'll never
That's
go
already
back there.
steep.
Scooter told him 20. They told
They
him
told me
20.
20.
To park?
Yep.
Yep.
That's why he left.
Oh.
20 to park, 25 to get in, times 2.
No,
And
no,
you gotta
no,
eat and
no,
drink.
No.
Yeah, I get that part. I know you. I know
What was I
what
about
you
to
say.
say?
The list.
No.
What?
You're 30.
30?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I definitely would have turned around. That's $50. That's $50 in 2 minutes. I can't. No.
It's more than 50 because you
That's
spent 20 for parking.
90. That's like $90
Yes.
in 2 minutes.
Yes.
In one night.
And I ain't even getting in the club yet.
He ain't getting no drinking wings.
But sir, you aren't in the club yet because what if they're running the cut line?
Right.
If they got the cut line, I'm going right back to my damn car and I'm going home.
You know I already paid the park though.
Yeah, you can't get that money
don't-
back.
I mean, I chalk it up as a loss. They ain't getting that other 80 from that buck.
Still lost that 20 though.
I mean, either way, I'm gonna be hot. I'm gonna be pissed off anyway from that 20 I
What
got
kind
to
of
park.
shoes you have on? Were they shoe checking?
I don't know.
No.
Oh, they wasn't.
Damn, they do that? I definitely ain't going back there no more. They done with me. They ain't getting none of my money. I'm finished.
He mean that. Look at his eyes.
Yeah, I'm done.
Y'all see the smoke in his eyes?
Yeah, they get somebody else. They definitely not gaffling me.
Oh.
I
He's not
can't
getting
do it.
gaffled.
I
He's not
can't do
getting
it.
gaffled.
Not at all. No.
Yeah, it's a country
But
boy.
y'all did tell me about it beforehand, and I was like, they said 15, the lady said 20. I was like, man, I'm not paying that.
You wait another 3 more minutes, it was gonna be 25.
Right.
For the parking?
You never know.
I don't know.
You ain't on
Oh,
that.
yeah, I know.
See, this is the
Oh,
thing.
no.
We don't arrive that late. Like, as we were trying to leave after the one band played,
Oh, Lord.
like 800 cars came in. And this was after 1 o'clock. or
When y'all
right
said,
before 1.
because you said 9:10, get there at 9:10. I got there at 10 minutes to 9, and I stayed there until like 9:30.
And they let you sit in that other parking lot where you didn't belong all that time?
Yeah, I parked all the way against the building. Not right in front of the door, but against the far wall. Ain't nobody say nothing.
They would have came around. They walk around and check cars.
Because the little ticket's in the window.
They know the band members' cars. The owner knows the band members' cars, and they ask questions.
That's crazy.
And if they don't recognize the car, they send someone in to
You
have you
won't
move your
get
vehicle.
mine.
They send someone in to have you
You
move
won't
your
get
vehicle.
mine, Jack.
It definitely took forever to
can't
get
do
out.
it. I'll
did.
check them out somewhere else.
It was like Kings and Maine.
No, it was worse than
It was
Kingston
worse than
Mead.
that. Mm-mm.
Because
It's one way in
you
and
know
one
they
way
pull
out.
the truck up to block the right or left, depending
On
on.
Montana Avenue side.
No, sir.
In the
Listen.
parking lot.
In the driveway. It's only one side open. They pull a truck up right here. So if this is the driveway,
Yeah.
the driveway,
Yep,
it's a truck
that's
sitting
what she
right
did
here.
last night.
So only one car can come
Right.
in or
Right.
go out.
Right.
So
Right.
when you're trying to leave and it's 75 cars trying to come in, no, it's not that though. They are going to get those cars to come in because they want that money.
So we had to sit there and wait and wait and wait.
This one's getting irritated.
I
That's what she
told,
do. Like
I told
earlier-
her she
earlier
might as well.
yesterday.
I
Like
told her she
yesterday.
might as well have parked and we could have just waited till halftime. Because our East crowd apparently comes, well, a portion of them come late. Because the one band had a nice crowd in there.
It did?
Very nice.
That's good.
Yes.
That's what's up. I'll go check them out somewhere else.
Yes,
They got a bus trip coming up. I might jump on that.
we know.
I might jump on that.
Even though they haven't announced it yet.
It is. I seen it on Facebook.
Make sure you sit in the middle of the
You
bus.
talking about to Babylon?
Yeah, I seen it on Facebook.
That's to Babylon.
Yeah, that's how I seen that.
You don't need. Why would you get on a bus trip to go to Babylon in Virginia?
I don't want to drive. I want to drink.
There it is.
I don't have
But you gonna have
$1,500
to-
in case Virginia pull me over.
You gonna have to leave early.
At least I see that crank before I leave early.
You gonna miss Major League.
I mean, if I miss them, I miss them. I'll catch them somewhere. I mean, I can always catch them. I got a car. I can go anytime.
But they're never local. So how you gonna do that?
If they come to Alexandria, I'll go to Alexandria. I mean, either way. It don't, I
You going
mean,
to Fredericksburg.
Right.
oh, hell no.
That's what you going to say.
That's
Not
a hike.
Not up here.
You going?
I mean, but you know everything. You right. Go ahead.
No, I don't. I mean, I don't. I'll catch them sooner or later.
You can get that drink though.
You smell nice.
Thank you. But that crank last night was real. Definitely missed the RE crank, but there was a whole lot of other crank going on this weekend too that we missed out on. Shout out to the bands that are invited us out. I ran into Dave today from Kim and Scooby, and he.
Carla.
We got a caller.
I don't know who this is.
Hey,
Hello.
y'all do, how y'all doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Who we talking to,
Al.
caller?
I'm doing real good. Y'all look good in HD.
It's the patty. It's the patty.
Y'all got the bright lights and everything up in there.
The bright light.
Got these Hollywood lights up in here.
Hey.
I don't see no microphones on. I can hear y'all crystal clear. Where y'all microphones at?
I don't have time for this.
Bright City,
was
big
that?
dreams.
Y'all are going straight David Letterman and whatnot. Y'all ain't got no headphones on. Y'all ain't got no microphones in front of you. Y'all act like y'all on TV.
We are. We ready.
We are on TV.
Okay. Well, look here. I just want to welcome y'all to the network. And especially fans, y'all holler back.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right now.
Back to the crank.
It's a whole. Okay, so
People have to understand that a lot of times when we're invited out to go places, that we try to map out our route to be able to
Catch this and that.
Right.
to catch as many bands as we possibly can.
Right.
If your location isn't conducive with what we already had planned, we can't make it.
Along that little path.
well, also
So y'all set like a little radius that y'all plan out
Well,
to
we
go to.
also plan in advance.
Right.
All right.
Well, we could, you know, because we may have this band ask us to come out or invite us out or blah, 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 or we may have this. Look, we're like, okay, well, they play at this. That's when I'll ask, well, what time do they play? You know what I'm saying? Because if they play at this time and they off at this time, then this band starts at this time. Right. We can make that.
It's only gonna take her 3 minutes.
If it take her 3 minutes, it's gonna take the other one about 3.5 minutes.
Listen, they like what and what.
Or 3.1.
What's our nickname?
CG.
CG.
We got a new name.
CG. CC and GG. They drive the same way.
NASCAR.
Parking lot, highway.
No,
highway.
every driveway is a
Is a highway.
highway.
Drive through.
Listen.
Highway.
Drive through.
I just like to get where
All
I'm
I
going.
have to say is when the zombie apocalypse comes, I'm alive. Y'all
Please
are
come
dead.
scoop me.
No, you gonna die because you talk about their driving. They not
Exactly.
I
coming
ain't
to
never
get
said
you.
nothing bad.
They not coming to get you.
You make it seem, the way you talk about it, you make it seem like it's bad.
I
So.
always say we're safe.
Man, I'll come and get you. I'll drive the speed limit. 'Cause I ain't got
The
no
speed
money.
limit, sir.
Oh, they don't
Yeah.
like you. They don't
Look.
like you.
I don't have no money to give nobody
Yeah,
else.
can I tell you a secret?
We can't ride with you.
They don't like
he
you.
riding the
Hey,
speed.
they don't like
You
you.
going down the zombie
They don't like
apocalypse,
you.
bruh.
Hey, you can talk about me all you want.
I drive the speed limit too.
I don't have no money to give nobody else.
Not in the zombie apocalypse. We're trying to get the hell out of here. You weren't gonna pay the ticket.
Because they going to pull you over.
Cop is the
The
zombie.
zombie
The zombies?
apocalypse?
Oh, y'all talking about all that.
You're
crap.
tripping. You're tripping. You're tripping. So,
We're not riding with Scooter.
You ain't got to ride with me. I'm
Hey,
already
it
going
was
to be in the safe
mentioned-
zone.
Fat say, I just noticed something. Ain't no mute button for my man Nudie.
no, he'll get put out the studio.
I'm getting muted. I'm cooling.
Oh, Mr. Engineer got it. He got it over there.
What's his mic number? All right.
Mute him.
When I throw this up,
Peace.
when I throw this up,
Like, boop.
turn his mic off. No, seriously.
I got you getting muted more than me, Scoop.
No.
What's his mic
She
number?
dead serious.
No.
What's his
I
mic
got
number?
5.
He's chair 2, so double 2s for him. All right, gotcha.
And what's hers?
No, ain't no
Nah.
such thing, sir.
No, it is.
No, sir.
Go
five.
for
That-
everybody on the stage.
No, it doesn't.
Mine
That's
say-
not
mine say
a
mic
thing, sir. Mine is not a thing, sir.
No, sir.
Not a thing. So, Scooter, what crank did you get into last night since you left Aqua?
Oh, I went to see Re-Up. Re-Up had a special guest star on the Congos. Congo Danny. They didn't miss a beat. But they did sound like they self, and they put on a hell of a show as usual. I mean, I ain't had no disagreements about what or how they sounded. But they sounded good. It sounded real good. My wife was happy. She got to see Billie Jean. She loved her. Oh, I love you.
Don't.
We
Don't
like
do
her.
that. Don't do
We
that.
like her.
Leave your wife alone.
Yeah, she.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Don't.
That's not nice.
Don't mock
Yeah,
me.
she a sweetheart.
Don't
Get on
mock
my
me.
nerves though, but you know,
You get on hers, sir.
I'll be chilling in the cut.
Yeah, you think
You don't
so.
pay attention.
Nope.
You don't comprehend.
Nope.
You overlook details.
Absolutely.
Like, I know you work her nerves. But she may be the balance for your situation. You get what I'm saying? She may balance the like, you may not pay attention to anything.
Cheeks to your
And
tongue.
she may take care of everything. Just saying. Sir, let me explain something to you. It's not enough room for that. Come on. We going, you better pluck her finger or something. It's not enough room, like,
No, but Re-Up did their thing last night though. They had the horns out. They had a couple new pieces. Yeah, they was cranking. Went past the Shark Bar. That was over. I wanted to go see the mix. Pack, super pack, super pack.
Jamal played with them. Did he play with them last night?
Yeah,
I believe you
Yeah,
did.
he did play with them last night.
super pack. That was it. Now Thursday I did the Rise thing. They always do their thing or whatever. And I'm looking forward to Bug's birthday party. I think that's the next big event that I'm going to.
The camera's right there.
Yeah, I'm going to Bug's birthday
To the
party
people.
in March.
So
D
are
Love,
we
I'm gonna hit you up soon.
So were we part of the promotional team with Anthony? Or what was Anthony? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know.
Uh,
I was shocked not to see him back there though.
that-
But they said it was a pop-up show. It wasn't even a scheduled event.
No, Bruce called them, I think, Thursday.
Yeah, it was a
Or Friday.
quick pop-up because Trey kept on saying all night, we happy to see y'all at this little pop-up show. This, that, and the third. But they was cranking. They definitely was cranking. Mr. Nudie J,
Yes, sir.
where was you at this week?
In the house. I went to see the one band. Got that good one band work.
One band is killing it, man.
I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed
Crazy.
it. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I enjoyed seeing their fans enjoy themselves, dancing, partying, hands in the air, middle fingers in the air. I'm watching Capri. She giving me life up front. I'm just trying to see where Gigi at. I know she's somewhere in the cut.
Gigi always in the cut.
I hear her name, so I
She's not allowed to stand in the cut anymore, sir. They told her that.
so.
Not at Hangers.
But other than that, I had to take care of some personal business, so I stayed in. That was really the only day that I went out. Had fun though.
Oh, it was Wednesday?
Nonetheless.
Wednesday
That
was
was
the only
Wednesday?
day you went out? You ain't go out Friday? You ain't go get no JY?
Wow.
JY had that all-black party at Nipsey's.
Yeah. I was gonna go, but like I say,
I seen the video. It was wall to wall.
I saw that
It was like that
one.
the Friday
other
we
day.
went.
Yeah.
It was packed
Wall
like
to
that.
wall.
Yeah,
Wall
see,
to wall.
see, the thing about it is for bands, that's a great thing. For the venue, that's a great thing. For me as a fan, I don't like it.
You like to move around without.
I like to be able to move around comfortably. I like to be able to dance comfortably. I like to be able to have a good time. If I'm coming out to see you, I don't want to be like we are right here.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah,
Shoulder to shoulder,
yeah, I don't like it.
elbow to elbow.
Yeah, I
And
don't,
everyone
I don't like
isn't
it.
respectful of other people's
Yeah,
spaces.
the excuse me's don't happen.
No, and
No.
then some females forget that the hair that's attached to their head isn't theirs, and they start swinging
Start
and
whipping
it's
it.
smacking. It's just.
I just don't like
That's
the
why I
ratio.
stay in the cut. Cause I can't. I cannot.
But we what about why do people get mad when it's not crowded and get mad when it's crowded? I never understood the two. You know what I mean?
Okay, so when it's not crowded, no one wants to be where no one else is. No one gets fly, does their makeup, gets a fresh
For nobody to
haircut
see it.
for no one to see it.
Right.
But for me, when it's crowded, it's all about you not being comfortable. Like, it's okay if I have to stand up when I go out. But if it's crowded, I have to worry about somebody bumping my hand if I'm holding a drink, somebody bumping my wings if I'm holding my wings,
Somebody spilling their drink on you.
somebody's constantly stepping on my foot,
Yep.
people not saying excuse me and almost knocking you over with their whole body. Like, it's a lot of things that go along
Men
with it. That's why I
bogarting
said
their way past you.
it's
I
good.
seen a lot of that the other night. That's crazy.
I've been.
That's crazy.
been in
Dudes just come
situations-
through Bogarting
That's what they
females
do.
and all that.
Trying to get all the way up front.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I just want to understand how you're 65 and still trying to get put on by a band.
Oh my goodness.
If
Top
they,
of me.
if they
Dude,
recognize you, they're gonna say your name. You don't have to be all pressed to.
But even if they don't
All
say,
that?
even if they don't say your name,
right.
enjoy
Enjoy yourself.
the crank.
They be getting upset too.
They,
They're not about to acknowledge that, bro. You
man, that's crazy.
Enjoy
That's
the
crazy.
crank.
That's it.
Like, why wouldn't you enjoy the crank? Like, the whole purpose of you going out is to have a good time. If you want to be seen, stand somewhere where you can be seen. But knocking me over to get to the front, to
have the ladies behind you.
reach out to another man, to explain to him who you are 17 times, why you're drunk and slurring, and the music is playing, and it's blurring through the monitors. Like,
Do clubs still put? Do they still put people out when they drunk?
it depends on how intoxicated
yeah.
you are and what venue you're at.
Cause I know some clubs used to, like 930 Club. You walk up to the door and you drunk, they won't let you in, even if you got a ticket.
Well, it depends on your level of intoxication.
Yeah.
It depends on your level of intoxication. There's some people who are belligerent drunks. You're laughing. There's some people who are incoherent drunks. There's some people who are violent drunks. Like, it's a risk you take.
Right.
It's definitely a risk you take. You
The
never know
bartender
what you-
is allowed to cut you off.
Most definitely.
I always say it.
And I seen
Drink
a lot. I seen a lot of
responsibly.
fights behind that.
What, getting cut off by the
Yeah.
bartender?
Yep. Whole lot of times. Went to Magic Q. When it was in the middle 90s when the radio station was up there. Best club I ever went to in my life.
You was doing the butterfly and stuff?
Did you have a Philly? You had a Philly there?
This was the late 90s.
A Tootsie Roll there. You was doing Tootsie Roll.
had a
It wasn't
Philly?
a butterfly, it was a Tootsie Roll.
Where had your fun?
He had a number
Where-
4.
where
I
had
was
your
the-
fun?
Hey, Barbara, I want the number 4.
You know, slaying the part right here.
Temple taper.
Before the head
A
disappeared.
taper with
With
the
an
I
S curl.
definitely had a taper.
With S curl.
I'm pretty sure you had a taper.
But
I need to see some evidence.
That he had
I
hair?
have no pictures.
She don't believe you.
He
ever
said,
had
"Oh,
hair.
ain't no pictures."
Good morning,
Yeah,
Buck.
ain't no pictures.
Happy birthday, Miss Cece.
Happy birthday, Miss Cece.
We left the
Birthday,
balloons in the
y'all.
lobby.
Left the balloons.
We
Cece,
definitely
you've been
celebrate.
off the hook lately. You've been off the hook for like the last couple months.
I have had the best time
why
of
you
my
think?
damn life.
Why you think? Why you think?
Huh?
Why do you think?
She
The
with,
best time of my life.
She with these two.
These damn fans.
The Fem fans. Fem fans.
See?
Thank you.
These two. We not films. These two.
That's what I said.
Well, look,
That's
Y'all
what
are
I'm
the
talking about.
fella fans. I got names for everybody.
well, look.
We're the fem fans.
Fem fans, yes.
And we have a good listen. The whole purpose, well, a part of this movement is about unity. And a part of that unity is our sisterhood. So, in all honesty, I have a lot more conversations with them than I do with a lot of other people. Like, I actually talk to y'all even though I hang up when you don't listen.
Dude, don't listen even. Why you blame it all on
I
me?
hang up on him
Listen to
too.
me.
It's both of y'all.
Listen. And I'm gonna say this one time. I'm gonna say this one time and one time only. Scooter. is
No.
The ops. He just threw me all the way up.
He ain't have to throw you. We already knew what it was.
Still threw me. You pushed me. You nudged me. You did something. You put me out there, bro.
You live out there.
All right, we gonna squash this beef. We gonna
Whoa,
squash,
whoa. I'm good on that.
we gonna squash this beef.
I'm good on that. Scooter, you can squash the beef all by yourself.
But, I mean, her being out the house and having a good time means something to me because, like, I've seen Cece out and she's normally in the cut in the corner. Last night,
Huh?
that
dropping
baby
it low.
dropped that
She was dropping it
head,
low.
No
the
homo
arms
fats.
went up.
Huh?
Listen, that's how she was in
I
the
was in
JYJ.
I was in a zone last
She
night.
was all. She was just. She was in front of me. She was bouncing.
I was actually
And I'm trying to make sure y'all know me. Like I like to give a female her space and let her party. So I'm trying to give her space and let her party. And I'm trying to make sure the dude beside me ain't trying to get up on it.
oh, Jesus help me.
I got Pre in front of me, just giving her the business. So
Do the bounce again.
That's a CC bounce.
CC, you gotta keep in mind when you in there dancing, somebody watching and he caught you.
First of all, I don't give a damn.
she was having fun. She was enjoying it.
That's the CC
Now,
bounce.
last night I dropped it.
She did.
I dropped it. I twerked it. I did everything I
She
possibly
held on to
Oh.
she grabbed onto the banister. And she was.
Birthday style.
Listen,
I was in a
they
zone.
got her
One leg
out
up.
the way. They got her out the way last night.
I was like, oh.
Let me
wait a
tell y'all
minute.
something. And I know this probably sounds like I'm doting or bragging. The floor in Aqua was moving from that 808. Doom, doom. Like I could feel it in my feet. And I was just like, yes.
Last night was everything.
And then when
You
the
enjoyed yourself.
baby was in that bitch.
You got that birthday love and all that, right?
Ain't nothing like it, man.
Ooh, it was just
There's
all
a baby
crank.
in this
And I feel like when you go out and you genuinely
nothing
enjoy
like
the
being out with
band
them
and the
damn
band
fans, though.
genuinely enjoys
It ain't
you.
nothing like being.
That's what it's about.
Being out with them damn
That's what
fans.
it's about.
Though. You get all that birthday love.
Fem fans.
There it is.
There it is.
All that birthday love.
And all that.
They said the Fem fans last night. Or they say,
They don't have to.
They
or they say
They know
fans
what
from the
it is.
stand.
They say fans from
We
the
represent
stands.
for a whole team, but we don't have to. I mean,
You know,
wow.
Here we go.
I'm just saying.
Here we go.
It was just a FemFams trip, though. An all-day trip, actually.
Well, you would have been there, Scooter, but
You
know the parking.
I didn't
was
want to
an
pay
issue.
the 20.
There it is.
There it is.
So, you know, you would have been part of that.
Y'all got there early, right?
No.
We made it 12 minutes after the time.
Yeah, we paid 15 to park.
Yeah, that's like a thorn in my side
Well,
to pay
the problem
to get in the club.
The
period,
problem for me
for
is
parking.
you're paying for parking, you're paying for the cut line, you're paying to get in, you're paying for a drink, you're paying.
Mine,
We done ran it up before we even got in good.
Man, you paying almost a yard to get in somewhere.
You done ran it up. If you think that's a date night, a cheap,
Absolutely not.
No.
But
I guess anytime you go to the city, you
I'm
go
trying
wind
to
up
figure out
paying.
how is that a problem when he said the most he pay to go to see a band.
No parking. No
You
parking.
that wasn't
You didn't
specified.
specify
The,
no
the
parking.
most, the,
You
mo-
ain't
the
specified
most I
that.
ever paid was 40. That was Bug's birthday last year at the Metro Points.
And that
No
was for one
parking.
person?
No parking. Yes. No parking. No parking. And
I've spent
I
40
don't
on
go
events.
nowhere. Anytime I went and seen Chuck, I didn't have to pay for parking. And he was like the most expensive person to see back then. He was charging $40, $30 or $40.
I ain't never paid that much to see Chuck, but
At the Classics?
I'm a girl. That's what I said.
I have.
At the Classics?
I have. Like,
Easily.
I spent that on a web band night. I've spent that to see Backyard. I've spent it to see RE. I spent it to see JY. I've spent it. I have. I'm not even gonna play with it.
But you already knew what it was.
Yeah,
It wasn't
like
no surprise when you
right.
get there.
It's not like you get there and
Yeah,
it's
popping
$40 at
shit
the
up
door.
on you.
However, but wait, there's more.
However,
There's more. Your parking is 15. You're gonna spend 35 for this cut line, maybe 40, because I was told.
Because we're gonna hold you right here.
But I was told. That. Well, one, I had someone from a security team approach me and said that they wanted to come on the show to explain what the cut line was for. And then when they went into to like, well, you know, the cut line is the extra money for us because we only make.
How about we knew that's what the cut line was for?
Not only did we know that, but no disrespect,
No disrespect. Disrespect is good.
but respectfully stating,
Right.
if it's not enough money for you that you're making,
Do something else.
pretty much.
Don't
because
get
what
us.
you're doing is you're hurting your venue and you're hurting the crowd.
And the
Some
culture,
people
right.
are like, okay, I'm gonna pay it, and then there's me. It's not gonna say 25 on the flyer, and then I get there and I'm outside for an hour and a half to pay this 25 to you because you want me to give you 40 for the cut line.
Right.
So it's 40 for the cut line plus the 25. I done paid for parking. We done ran up $70.
Now, I ain't even counting the personal money.
I ain't
that
even
you
got
get
inside.
there. Right.
I ain't put no gas in my truck.
Right. That's ridiculous, man.
And a whole lot of people be going to these places faking like they got it like that. And
Well, we can't say what they have and what they don't.
no.
have.
I get it.
We
I get
can't
it.
say
I
their
get it.
responsibilities or their lack thereof or their financial situation. But I know for me, I do not budget out $100 per night per event. We go to too many events,
So, Capri,
too many nights.
my question is, do you think the bands should care more and verbalize that more and say, hey, no, we're not doing that? Or should they just be like, we didn't know about the cut line. We just get paid
I feel
and
like
that's it.
in a perfect world, yes. But I feel like in a realistic world, how can you go against a venue that is giving you an opportunity to play there when there aren't that many venues that give you an opportunity to play there?
Right.
And you also have to remember that there's a promotion team that's involved. So if this promotion team puts you on other shows or they start blackballing you, if the venue starts blackballing you and the promotion team starts blackballing you, then what happens?
Aren't there
So-
certain bands at this point that cannot be blackballed?
No,
No.
no.
So you think an artist
So
can be blackballed?
we speaking of WGN bands?
No,
or
no,
the-
no, 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 no. I'm talking about
See,
going to Aqua.
No, RE definitely can't
what-
get blackballed.
no, anybody can get blackballed. You're tripping. Anybody can be talked about badly to put them in a position where they do. That is what blackballing is. When you badmouth somebody to purposely financially stop them from gaining or from moving or from attaining. That's what blackballing is. Anybody is subject to blackballing. Now, whether that blackballing is effective or not is something totally different. Because if I'm looking at somebody that is bringing me $10,000 or $15,000 a night, and you're mad because they won't am I going to worry about the one, or am I going to service the masses? That's a choice you have to make. So why would I stop a $10,000 come up because you're mad about the cut line? Don't come here. Because for that one you that won't come, there are 27 others that will.
Don't care.
If they can get here and get parking before the price goes up to $50, and they don't park across the street and get a $75 ticket or towed.
Right.
That's crazy, man. I don't get it.
But
I get it, but I just don't agree with it. But I guess what it is. It is what it is. Right.
I mean, you just pick and choose your venues wiser. If that's not one where you get to catch a band that you like, then you find out where they play another night, and you see
That's
if
what
you
I'm
can
saying.
catch them
That's what
another
I'm
night.
saying.
Like,
Yeah.
because Aqua's parking situation is not like that every night.
Right.
From what I've heard, it's just on
Particular bands, particular promoters,
particular crowds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if Back was there.
Jesus.
Back is there on Fridays.
I'm just saying.
They could charge
Imagine if it
50
was
50 for
I'm-
parking.
I was saying,
I think-
imagine if he went
I
on
believe-
a night
I
that
believe-
Back was there.
I believe-
Maybe I should have
I believe that the parking price is still the same on backyard nights.
No, I'm talking.
However, the cut line I can't speak on.
I'm talking about the parking lot. Now, if you're gonna be able to find a place to park.
You just got to get
You
there
gotta
early.
get up there at
This
8
is-
o'clock.
there
This is
Yeah,
my
and then you run the risk of being double park or somebody double parking in front of you.
They do that?
Yes.
yes. But the part for me
So
is
you're not gonna win.
no.
You're not gonna win.
Yes, you can.
Now, if you're ready to go,
Yes, you can. You can win.
if you're ready to go and somebody's double parked in front of you,
Yes, you can. You can win. You park at the metro station and you Uber from the metro station to the club and you Uber back to your car. If you know you're going to leave early, that's just what you do. You make provisions. It's always a way.
So by the time you did that, you been and paid that parking fee.
Right.
No, you would not.
You won't.
No.
No.
It depends on how far away you park. You could park where your Uber ride is $6. 6 and 6 is 12. That's not 20.
It's half of it.
You the one that didn't want to pay for parking, not us. Like, we park.
she just trying to help you think
Yeah,
of,
I mean,
of
listen,
other options.
other resolutions.
You know what
Like,
I mean?
I mean,
Right.
I never.
Grow up, Scooter.
I never. I was very loud. I paid at one club to park, and that was when H2O was down on the waterfront because you had to park on that underground.
underground, the garage.
That was the only club, and that club was worth it because I went seen Chuck there.
H2O was never worth paying for parking.
went
You
so much I
are
paid to
park, Scooter.
tripping. You're definitely tripping.
$10. I remember it was $10.
You're definitely tripping. You paid the park for H2O, and that was
It was in a safe parking lot. It ain't like it's open where people can break your car windows in and all that. It ain't outside.
They can break it
Can
under
I
the
tell you a
garage,
secret?
too.
I would rather bust your windows in
In
an
the garage.
enclosed garage so that I can hear if someone is coming versus being outside with the traffic moving. Apparently, you're not.
What?
You're not good at this.
I'm not good at what?
Being a criminal, sir.
Yes.
I'm not. I don't want to be a criminal. I like being out.
But you got to think along the lines of that.
Thank you.
Hey,
Yes, you do. But, you know.
your street smarts. Where is that? What is it? You gotta have
Hey, Chuck.
street smarts.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen.
See, you got
So
hemoglobin
in our
smarts.
old studio, whenever
That's it.
things
That's
went
all I need.
left, we would always look up because Chuck was above the doorway, and we would say
get a good
WWCD. What would Chuck do? So guess what? To our right is our savior. So if you ever see me glance to the right or just turn my body, I'm looking for guidance because
Yes,
something
sir.
retarded
You
done
have
happened.
questions?
Something real retarded done took place.
We looking for peace.
They some wild lovers.
They some wild.
He's definitely a wild lover.
He's
The big wild lover.
big wild lover.
I used to be the
Head-
bigger wild lover.
All that head for no reason.
I'm a lover of my wild down.
Definitely smart.
Yep. Now, what?
Definitely
No.
smart.
No.
You say what?
Yes.
Definitely smart.
She about to put them
You
fingers
call it
up.
what you want.
You're smart.
Definitely.
And we're about to take a break. Go ahead and crank us out of here before I say something crazy on the air. Listen. It's our new home, guys.
Thank you for tuning.
Thank you
in.
guys for tuning into our inaugural
Yes.
show. It's definitely not over though.
It's not over. 2 hours. Got 2 more hours.
We are about to take a break. We got some special guests out there. One of our sponsors is here, and we also have a couple other guests. We're gonna make some plates. We're gonna pop this bottle, and we will be back.
Crank us up, Scooter.
DJ Scooter, you ready? Oh, y'all.
Let's go, bro.
Y'all. Thank y'all for tuning into them damn fans.
Appreciate you guys.
Fans from the stands, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after this crank break.
Hey, Dirty, man, every time we come up fast Eddie's, man, they like to show off up here, man. Yeah, they do. Girl, give me your number. Forget it, you don't need my number. Cause girl, here's my number. And Rhea gonna make it hot tonight. Make it hot. Girl, give me your number. Forget it, you don't need my number. Cause girl, here's my number. And Rhea gonna make it hot tonight. Girl, give me your number. Forget it, you don't need my number. Cause girl, here's my number. And Rhea gonna make it hot tonight. We'll make it hot. Girl, give me your number. Make it hot. Look, I text her, hey, what's up, big head? She texts back, I'm just laying in bed. I text back, must be waiting on me, boo. You should FaceTime me so I can see you. At the well, where your boyfriend at? I know he ain't home cause your boyfriend wet. I'm trying to come get with all that, I'm on my way. You ain't gotta call back, baby girl, what's up? That baby girl so fine. You know I ain't lying. About the time I wanna make her mine. She don't wanna be alone. She said her man ain't never home. She keep rocking my phone. Once again it's gone. Whenever you want me, hey, call me, I'ma be there. Just call me, I'ma be there. Whenever you need me, hit me, I'ma be there. Oh yeah, just hit me, I'ma be there. You wanna do a little something, huh? Call me, I'ma be there. Just call me, I'ma be there. You need some good loving, baby. Hit me, I'ma be there. Just hit me, I'ma be there. Whenever you want me, come on. Call me, I'ma be there. Just call me, I'ma be there. Whenever you need me, hit me, I'ma be there. I'm on my way. Just hit me, I'ma be there. You want me rubber for that booty? Come on. Call me, I'ma be there. Just call me, I'ma be there. When I'm the man for the duty, girlfriend. Hit me, I'ma be there. Cutie pie. Cutie pie. Let me put this in your inbox.
Look, she got some freak in her, and I'm a freak with her.
Cutie pie. Let me put this in your inbox.
Ika got that freak in her, and I'm a freak with her.
Cutie pie. Let me put this in your inbox.
Look, she got that freak in her, so I'm a freak with her.
Baby girl, what's up? Baby girl, so fine. You know I ain't lying.
Hey,
It's about that time. I wanna make her mine. She don't wanna be alone. She said her man ain't never home. She keep rocking my phone. Once again it's gone. Whenever you want me, come on. Call me, I'ma be there. Just call me, I'ma be there. Whenever you need me, hit me, I'ma be there. I'm on my way, girl. Hit me, I'ma be there. You want me rubber for that booty? Come on. Call me, I'ma be there. Just call me, I'ma be there. When I'm the man for the duty, girlfriend. Hit me, I'ma be there. My cutie pie. My cutie pie.
she got some freak in her, so I'm a freak with her.
Cutie pie. Let me put this in your inbox.
This dude got that freak in her, so I'm a freak with her.
Cutie pie. Let me put this in your inbox.
April got that freak in her, so I'm a freak with her.
Cutie pie. Let me put this Take it down, come on. Hey, John, hey. Right now. Let me see you back as we are. It's gonna be now. Johnny, Harry. Come on. Hey, Mama C. Look. It's running out. Look. So if you came to my show, you love that go-go. Experience each and every Friday and day here at Zone Blitz. Come on. Well, let's go. Well, if it's your birthday, make some noise. Well, if it's your birthday, make some noise. Well, if it's your birthday, make some noise.
heard it through the street. This is what we heard it on the radio. Bring it through the radio. The 58 crew, hey, come on, Southview. Hey, come on, the very fast line. Hey, come on, every 50. Come on, my man Jimmy, y'all. Come on, my man Kim McCain. The Southview crew.
to that Aqua Lounge. We dealing with the funk bunch, the big homies. Ray Essence at ease. Good to see Danny, man. Much love to you, sweet dog. Got to shout out my Zari girl. She say, Daddy, I hope you do your best tonight. Love what the babies do you dig. Happy birthday, team. Much love to all them golf still turnstiles. Much love to my man, Garvey. Also Kenny Cow. Can't forget about you, twin. Happy birthday, Sandra. Still working on the case, man, before we move anywhere. What do you do back there, Nick? 420 friendly, you need. Kicks all the way around. Good to see you, B. Hey, Jay. I'm gonna let LB talk to you one time. Freestyle from home.
Let me talk to him. Matter of fact, let me walk with him. See my man outline and chalk hit him. It's another victim to the whole system. I'm trying to tell him, but I can't get with him. So I keep my words to myself. Matter of fact, I got that drink and it is top shelf. But I ain't drink no more. I just roll up dope. It be 93 games, I hope you all smoke. I said 420 every day, it's all in my lungs. I'm smoking good, baby, can you tell you want some? You can't get a crumb if you ain't put up the buns. I'm trying to get funds, not fun. I'm trying to duck the law. Hey, but I serve them all. I'm lying, undercover, and all the niggas locked up, and he start running, he just race. Now he did the chase. Had to get back in my missile. Thinks it like a whistle. I'm ripping like a rental. And he's like a no. Gotta back up.
Yeah. Show us the money. And we gon' run and go get it. Show us that money. One vibe. And show us that money. Show us the money. We gon' run and get the money. KDY. Show us that money. We gon' run and get it. Just show us that money. Shoot up. Show me that money. Run and go and get it. Just show us that money. The Commandant, show us that money. We gon' run and get it. Just show us that money. Congress Bar, just show us that money. And we gon' run and get it. Just show us that money. Hey Bob, just show us that money. We gon' run and get it. Just show us that money. Hey 6th Street, just show us that money. And we gon' run and get it. We gon' run and get it. We done worked the kinks out now, man. Just a little freestyle song we just put together just now. Just trying to work the kinks out, that's all. One band. What's up, D to the move? Try and get tight, shooter. Hey, still can't hear it back there. Still trying to get tightened up, daddy, man. Much love to you back there, twin. Hey. Say a little radio rendition, man.
You got a sauce. Bring it on. KDB. Come on. Cadillac. That's what I want when you get that cash. Hey, wing, welcome, dog. Bring it on, seize. Bring it on, what's up? You got a sauce. White girl.
Are back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for tuning in to them damn fans right here on our new home, y'all.
Yes.
Listen, it's no better way to warm a house than with the people that you genuinely support, that genuinely support you.
Absolutely.
And we are in a room full of them, y'all.
Yes.
Like the love, the energy. Right now,
On 1,000.
listen, man, nothing but greatness. Shout out to everybody in the room. Thank y'all for coming through and for kicking it with us. This occasion has a double
like
greatness.
bittersweet.
Yeah.
It's like a double entendre.
Well, outside of this being our new home, our new comfort zone, our new place of freedom, our new place, our new network, our new platform, it is also Miss No One Has Ever Done Anything for My Birthday's birthday.
Miss Cece.
And we done cranked her out so much. I know she's tired. Look, she just sitting there like,
What's next?
I'm on vacation.
oh, well, I mean, it's the perfect time to rest now, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We've
Starting
been running her
tomorrow.
for the past 2 weeks.
Listen, she started with a top. She tried to do a top 5. She is now
tried.
stuck. Like
She up to
she
like
like
10 now, right?
here she go. I'm gonna go home and see, bumped it. She said I'm gonna go home and think about it. Right there. She said I'm gonna go home and think about it, and I'm gonna try to put it together. And guess what? That was 2 days ago.
How many is she up to now? How many are you up to now, see?
I lost count. I was trying to do it at 1 o'clock this morning.
Why were you?
I know. You told me don't do it.
Yeah, go to sleep. That's too much for your brain, man.
to sleep.
It's too many crank options.
Lay
It's too
down.
many options.
It was on my mind while I was fixing me some food.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, be
You know, that pregame had her on a
Yeah.
whole nother level. So,
Shout out to the Between the Lines pregame.
you told us to Congratulations.
Thank you,
Oh,
BU.
thanks, Bugs.
We
Appreciate that.
appreciate you so much. That means so much.
It means a lot.
It means a hell of a lot.
I mean,
Yes.
so much more I could say,
So
but
much more.
Say less.
I don't need your instruction.
Thank you, BU.
Pretty damn good at doing what I do, sir. But thank you. Thanks.
Try you.
Sir.
Yeah.
Yo.
Appreciate you. We will mute you. I don't care where we go.
She give you the
I
fingers.
appreciate you, sir. Scooter, don't get the deuce, because you going to be out too.
I got crazy glue on mine.
Oh.
Oh, he's defiant. Yeah. You threw me under the bus earlier, but that P12 do come back around, sir.
They like two badass kids in here. Who's going to
It's
be
a
the
long
adult in
trip.
this situation? Because I'm tired of it.
And they always the kids on the conference call. Jesus, help me.
And what happens?
But Nudie was the one on the short bus.
She leaves.
What happens?
Capri hangs
You
up.
couldn't fit on the short bus. Okay? They put you in the middle just so the bus don't tip over.
He's muted. I don't even know why y'all are even entertaining him. Act like he's not here. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are surrounded by love and greatness. I guess I should start at the door and work our way around.
Well,
Yes,
the
from
one
the
band
one
Tigger.
Yes. I love that
AKA
guy.
Damo.
Mr. Boom, 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 boom,
He be
boom.
killing that shit.
Shawty make me feel like the bestest.
Make me feel like
Fuck all my
Exes.
Listen, it takes me to a whole nother world, man. Hey, Wink. And
Y'all been through that?
and then closer to the wall, let me give y'all a little bit of a. It must be creations. Miss Creamery is definitely in the
Hey,
building.
Marie.
Over there
Yes.
peeking like I'm supposed to be invisible.
That's dead. I want to celebrate those who celebrate us.
Absolutely.
And I feel like everybody in this room is worthy of being celebrated. Like today is
And acknowledge.
huge for us.
Huge.
Right.
Huge.
I'm not in the
Absolutely.
hallway.
We are in HD. Oh, welcome back to the studio, GG.
Yeah, welcome back.
my nigga.
Welcome
Thank
back.
you.
Welcome
It
back,
was
my
cold
nigga.
out there
You will
in the
not be
hallway.
silenced. That's not what we do.
It was cold in the hallway all by my lonesome.
No, you went by yourself. Didn't you get?
No, she
Oh,
said
she's
she
on the
could
way to
yeah.
the
She was halfway out there.
I was halfway. I was in and out.
She had to
out.
put the door.
We good. We good.
They gave her, at least she had the option.
We good.
I didn't have an option.
We're good. We're good.
I wasn't even given a jacket. I'm just, look.
Directly in front of me is Mr. Casey himself. Mr. Casey the brand. That's what I'm going to call him. That's how I'm going to define him.
What's good?
Hello. How are you?
I'm great.
Happy birthday still to you, too. The boozy brunch was everything earlier. As I'm leaving, they're like, take shots. And they take a shot, and then all I hear is Tracy, hold on to your glass, because we doing it again. I said, I am out now.
Hey man, they text me talking about they still taking shots.
I know they
man.
are. They tripping. Like they don't have work tomorrow. We not 17 no more, Pumpkin. That hangover be real when you
It
over
do.
40. That next morning, after you done took all them shots and felt sexy the night before, that next day, it is not sexy at all. You got
Hey.
all kinds of foolishness.
Money. Listen what they telling you.
Oh, I ain't got there yet.
It's definitely. It's
I'm on
not
the cliff. I'm on the cliff, but I ain't there yet.
You gotta take naps before shows.
We also had Mr. Oh, I take a.
That's the hardest thing to do.
I don't know how anybody in this room feels, but let's be clear. If I do not get a nap before I go out, I am grumpy the entire night. It is not a
We've
game.
been up all day, and the party
Listen.
don't start till like.
It's definitely not pretty.
not
If I'm sleepy and I'm hungry, do not talk to me when I walk in the club. I'm looking past you and through you. And then if the service is slow, I'm frying you the whole time. Like, it is just not, it's
Trying to get her to laugh at something that she would normally laugh at.
not funny.
It's tough.
Not funny.
It's tough. So if you take her to a comedy event,
Judge
make
not,
sure
lest
she
ye
go-
be
make
judged.
sure
Y'all
she
hear
gets
all
her a
this
nice,
judgment
good
going on?
night
You hear all
nap.
this judgment.
okay, before she go, cause she ain't laughing at the comedian, even if he funny as hell.
I might fry him.
I'm just telling you.
Tell him give me a mic. I got some stuff to say about you too, sir.
It's not gonna be nice.
See what
I
I'm saying?
mean,
Not at
well,
Disrespectfully speaking. ahead.
What was that?
Next to him, we have our lead talker of the year, a part of the front line of the year, the fan favorite of the year, also the home of the male singer of the year. All voted for by the people.
By the people.
The numbers.
people.
By the people.
By the people.
By
By the people.
the
People.
people.
All by himself.
Mr. Armani from Major League. Ooh, brother! Brother! This just keeps getting better and better. Oh, this is so bittersweet. Hi, brother. Love you.
Yeah, every night.
Wow. It just keeps getting deeper and deeper in here, man.
The love.
My God.
Did y'all
It's
get
real.
What's good, my guy?
Love is real. The love
that?
is real.
That the love was in HD. I need y'all to see that love in HD. Did you see the love in HD? No, the love was in HD.
It is.
The love was in HD. So that was just Mike from the one band who joined us. And then, what's wrong with you? And then, right beside Armani, we have the lead talker for the grown and sexy band of the year, Mr. Doc from the Black Passion Experience. One of the coolest guys
Smooth
I
dude,
know.
man.
Listen.
Good dude right there, man.
Hey, listen, I want to definitely give y'all congratulations again. You know, sometimes things got to blow up before, you know, it gets to a point where you have this blow up right here. And this is a beautiful situation. This is the best place for y'all to be at. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
The production, just looking at it from when I was just sitting outside, it just looks like this is like y'all about to be on some XM shit real soon. So, like, keep pushing with y'all dream. Keep your focus going. And congratulations
We're going to cheers for that in advance.
In
With 2 or
advance.
3 touching agrees, so it is done in heaven. Like, let's do it.
And
Let's
look,
do this.
and you know I got to make a move. I got one more move I got to do tonight.
It's bitter, y'all. I
Well,
don't like it.
one thing again, thank y'all for doing this again because you keep me surrounded by people I need to be surrounded by, and this is a wonderful thing that, you know. Look how many weeks it's been. I done seen all these guys, you know what I'm saying? This is beautiful. This is definitely a great
And
thing.
I've seen the positive comments. I've seen the positive interactions. I've seen the reaching out to and for each other just to have man conversations to congratulate and acknowledge the work that you guys are doing. And you can ask anybody up here. When I see it, the first thing I say is, this is what the fuck I did this for. And I get so excited. Like when I see people on cards together that wouldn't have been on cards together before, and I know it's all crank, nigga, I'm in the car, like, yes! I'm excited. So thank y'all so much for believing in it. But more than that, thank you for believing in us, man. It means so much to us for y'all to be here.
Absolutely.
And thank you for stopping by. Still praying for your wife.
Thank you,
Congrats
thank
on her
you.
being home.
Yeah.
Been watching the journey. It's an amazing thing.
Definitely. Thank you all, man.
Yes, always.
Let me get myself on down the road. I got to go
Yes.
party with my man Zeke and them, but
Yes.
greatly appreciate all y'all. And I'll be seeing y'all on Sunday.
You be sing, I'm sorry.
Oh, all
you
of
be
us.
sing.
All of
Oh,
us.
okay.
All of us.
Yeah.
But listen,
It's a
y'all,
movement.
y'all got the show. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down early because I'm catching both sets of them, and I'm catching both sets
Well,
of them.
we're gonna end early that night.
Oh,
we're
well,
gonna
then
catch both sets.
Oh,
of
then
them
we'll all
and
just
both
ride.
sets of
We can
them.
all ride out
It's,
together.
Listen, it's too much crank
Okay.
not to catch it all. Like, how can you do that?
I'm there. I'm
Now,
there.
if Cece want me to drive, I will.
We're gonna be there in 22 seconds.
If Cece wants me to drive, I will.
We're gonna be there in 4 seconds. See? I don't know. I don't know what to say about that.
What's our name?
CG. I don't know who's driving. Armani.
Speed of light.
Listen. You gonna listen.
Why I gotta drive, man?
You gonna get in, and the trees gonna look like trees when you're sitting still.
So we not gonna do that.
They are now green streets
We
for
not.
lightning.
We definitely
Why
not
you're
gonna do
right?
that.
Why you're right?
Speed of
We're
light.
not gonna
I'm
do that.
not so good. Look, I just sit there and position myself.
See, the
perfectly.
lights
I do
tell
my
you a story.
eyebrows, everything.
The lights tell you a story. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, you're like, man, we almost there. See, the lights tell you a story. You just gotta know what's going on.
It ain't no lights when they drive. You are the lights. You like that orb, like they see the orb in the movies. That's how the vehicle looks.
I will say though, I
But
will
they're
say like,
safe.
Very safe.
since these WGNs though, like, I reached out to a lot of good men. You know what I'm saying? I done been around some places I never even fucking heard of in my life. You know what I'm saying? I done been on the move. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talk to some good men every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, every day. Like, I need that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, going to see, I still talk about what the fuck Doc and them did to this red zone.
Murder.
Listen, I'm telling you, like, over there,
911.
and you know what's crazy? I done put niggas on to the little YouTube link. So, you know, I don't know about y'all, but you cut the YouTube link on and just let that bitch play through the car. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I just let it go. You know what I'm saying? So you say I let it go. So I'm a fan of everybody's. When I say a fan of everybody's, that's just me. But I feel like if we all keep pushing, man, we all get to where we want to get to. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna keep kicking y'all in the ass.
No question. I feel like we all keep pushing.
Like,
we'll
that's
all
just
be
what
where
that
we at.
is.
Congratulations on that Bliss show too.
Yes.
Thank you, man.
Big
Appreciate it.
good look. I'm so mad.
You don't fuck with that.
I'm so mad. It's
You
okay.
don't fuck
Somebody
with
made me a promise, and if it doesn't happen, I promise you, sir.
I got you. I'm live all night.
I just need. No, you don't have to go live for the people. You can FaceTime me, and we're gonna leave you one of those to hold it
But
on
I
your
mean,
stand
like,
because I need it.
I feel like the award ceremony that we had, you know what I'm saying, it opened up a lot of doors for us. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people seen it. And that's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? But I also feel like we all can get from that. You know what I'm saying? With one band break, we all break. You know what I'm saying? Like, one brand break, we all break. I be telling, I tell them all the time, like, it's hard because we on the VA side. So when somebody hear it, or I had a conversation with a good man who said, no more VA. You know what I'm saying? Just constantly keep it bands. We are brand. You know what I'm saying? And he screamed on me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. But I also, again, when one of us go, we all go. So if y'all get the bliss, that stage wide open for all y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Because we all coming up together. Y'all like brothers to me. So when I see one of my older brothers on some fuck shit, excuse my language, you know what I'm saying? I gotta check that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like as an older brother, you supposed to make sure a little brother follow that example. You know what I'm saying? See what they so we all gotta be on mad time. We all gotta keep grinding. If you got a club that you played at and I don't know nothing about it, call me. I can tell you how I had my experiences with the owner. You know what I'm saying? So that way we all know we getting ourselves into. While we still look good by this Mishcraft right here.
Get that head nod over there.
That's it though. You know what I'm saying? That's it though.
We finna make it around there. We also have over in the corner, Danny Man, Mr. AKA Funny Man, Mr. AKA Funny Man on Facebook. Mr. Joke Time 24/7 until he gets mad and his face turn red and then he act like Suge Knight, the manager of the one band.
Welcome,
Hey,
welcome,
Danny
welcome,
Man.
welcome, 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 welcome.
And then beside him, we have a really, really good man, my brother. I know I get on his nerves. He definitely gets on mine too.
I know damn well I get
He's
on his nerves.
a wild. But hold up. See, when you a super wild lover, I now say put a cape on him, cause you might as well just cape him up, cause you a super wild lover. But cape him up. Cape him up. Yes.
Hey.
Yes. So. You can't, but we were talking about you earlier, and I said he is so disrespectful. I was minding my own business.
Your own business.
With my phone like this recording.
Chilling.
And it zoomed in. I'm like, okay.
And
all I heard was, "Hey, Pre."
You's a wild lover.
I said, "A wild lover." Lost it.
Hey, look. Shout out to my keyboard, please. They inspired the moment. Two.
No, you can.
Oh, okay. My bad.
We got you.
You know,
That's that lead talking.
Marty. It's heavy, right, Marty? It's heavy, right? Hey, look, it's heavy, right? Hey, you know, bull.
I'm like in the house. I'm like, man, these niggas crazy. So I'm trying to get the phone. So I'm like, so my son like, Dad, we gotta go get some food. The worst thing is when the live Capri Live want to start freezing.
Oh man,
is that what they call it?
It's
awkward. I'm like, so look, I'm trying to back the car.
I appreciate it.
I'm like, dang. So then I pull up and I play a little bit. Then I back up. I said, with this live.
Yeah. Hey, look, you ain't said nothing wrong. It's funny you said that because I always tell what I say, standing our truth, right? My truth is, remember you said you did the watch party jump with the thousands of people, and remember I was like, that's what it's about. That's how my job was at work. I was in the boiler room. I had to run out the boiler room. But yeah, I know how it is.
We got the same phone. It's awkward. But I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like Aqua makes it free so you can boogie. Because last night on God, in one of my videos, I know the camera was like this. And then I was like, why am I still? Let me just. And I lost it. Like, when I tell you I lost it, I zoned all the way out. I didn't know what was going on around me. It was just a crank. And then when I could feel the 808 reverb under my feet, nigga.
Man, shout out to Dude. Shout out to Dude Dirty too.
He's an animal, man.
He a dog on
that
set.
Joint sounded like you were in a. It sounded like you were in. Even with people in it, it sounded like you were in an empty hall. Cause that reverb and those acoustics last night, I was just standing there like. Did they get a new system?
You can tell the difference between last night and Wednesday.
Pretty
Dear
much.
God,
but hey, look, and look, I found out about that. The bull got switched, and it was some other little things that went on that wasn't mentioned. So that's why I took some time to get the set together. But shout out to homie, he know who he is. We spoke on it because I'm like, hold on. But he asked me, and I said, hold on, if I knew it was you, I would have called you, but I didn't know whose system it was. You know what I mean? But, like I say, shout out to Hangers, the promoter, Choppy. But, I mean, like with me, I'm a bounce off what Monty said. Like the WGNs, like it brought a whole, like, I ain't lying. It brought a whole new light over top of me. My manager right there, he'll let you know. Like, we financially independent. We do everything, we do our groundwork and all. But when it come down to it, sometimes the pressure, it get tough, especially when you can see, like, like not toot no horns because everybody in know I'm one of the most humblest. But my 9 to 5, my career, I can indulge in that and dive in that and be good. You know what I mean? School, job, everything, boiler maintenance, you know what I'm saying? I could just be tuned into that. But I love this music and I love the go-go culture and I love the people that I meet. You know what I'm saying? Like, spirit is everything to me. I don't care about your name. I don't care about your status. I care about your clothes. You know what I mean? None of that. Man, I love everybody, but at the end of the day, it's only a few that I gravitate to. And this right here, like, brung so much light. Knew him from Adam or Eve. Knew Monty from Adam or Eve.
That's that energy.
But I'm telling you, when I, when I tell you, like, the humbleness that he moved with, and, what he was speaking about, if he see the big homies doing something out of line, speak it. That's what we do. You're supposed to hold everybody accountable. But not only that, that's why I always, if anybody ever see me post something under here, say, that hashtag pressure. That's that pressure that, we speak of. We hold each other accountable. Like y'all brung us in. We accepted y'all bringing us in. So it was a hand-to-hand thing.
And that's funny. 3 tours.
Hey, you hear me? But, that light was shined on the unpopularized bands, you know what I'm saying? So I truly appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate my good man putting us on the shows down in Babylon. You know what I mean? Footwork is everything. It take a little bit longer. But, like, when you got that helping hand, you know what I mean? Hey, we go hand to hand. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I appreciate the whole fans from the stands. Appreciate homie. Appreciate homie, appreciate everybody that's supporting the one band, for real. It mean a lot, you know what I'm saying? We put so much into it, but, like, I can speak on the one band. We don't look for the gratitude. We don't look for, you know what I mean? The only gratitude we want to do is to see y'all boogie. That's it. You know what I mean?
Like
That's
them,
what.
like them white folk in the building last night.
Man, that,
Oh,
hey, oh man, she, hey.
Diversification is a great thing in
Yeah.
go-go. We appreciate everyone that comes out and parties, no matter what race,
Yes.
color, or creed.
And we appreciate the ones that came out last night because they was party and never heard a tune of us. But like they say, you can't deny good music or you can't deny the truth. You know what I mean? So
I was
you know.
told by the gentleman that, man, we were walking by and we heard the music and I just had to find it. I had to go to it.
Yeah.
And he went to it.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, like, you know, just to extend from my whole band. Most of them, well, I ain't gonna say most of them, but some of them didn't know who y'all were, you know, individually, but they've heard, they see the videos, but they not knowing who behind it. The watch parties, you know what I mean, all that type of stuff. The spins, you know what I mean. So, like I say, from the whole one band, we truly appreciate y'all. Y'all have opened up windows. The doors was already open, but as far as the go-go community, as far as the bands, nobody's been capitalizing. It's nothing. I'm going to tell you something, and I'm going to put it right here. My manager will tell you, and my third mic, my vocalist, male singer, Damo, he will let you know. Tigger, my bad. My bad.
Like,
my
you see
bad.
the look on my face?
Yeah.
Your face?
But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Like, we could have been did it, you know, when Doing the Butt came out, and it happened. When the Sardines, the Word, you know, Bustin' Loose, everything. You know what I mean? Like, everything that was internationally known. We got the OG in here right now, so he know what I'm speaking. When y'all had tunes on the radio, on the airwaves around the country. You hear me? So, we know it's all about capitalizing and keeping it going. I always tell Sis, Capri, keep one foot in front of the other, right? That's the only way you're going to reach your goal. If you get to step inside, if you plant that 1 foot and then you go to the right,
your equilibrium.
you hear me? So now you got to get back in line. Then you got to, you know what I mean? So keep one in front of the other. But this the thing. Y'all remember when back y'all had that Hello going international? I'm going to tell you something. Due to the to that turnover rate as far as band members, you know, try and hold on to band members, they leave, you know, either because of dollars, personal status, you know, like whatever it is, you lose band members. So that's a keep starting over. So all the bands that then kept their core, I salute them, but it's very hard.
I mean, I know I ain't been interviewed, but
No, go ahead.
One thing I can say about us back in the day, we didn't switch names.
Exactly. And
everybody, if you was a band, you was a gang.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
That's your immediate family. You know, but now everybody going here, there. You here now, that you know.
I think that's what I love about my band the most. Like we 5, 6, March 7th, and I've been getting on their nerves every day for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Like every day for 6 years, man. 6 whole years. Especially me, cause like I give my female singers free. You know what I'm saying? But I do because it take a woman, a strong woman, to be able to take good time. You know what I'm saying? So I really like Mika here is all. You know what I'm saying? I think I done quit. I think I done quit the band 10 times. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck this shit. The hell with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I spending money with this, but it's been like, you know what? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? After them awards, going home, I was on my cool shit like, yeah. I think I hit the house. I think I boo-hooed for about an hour. No bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just to know what's going on. But to piggyback on what you said, like bro, I ain't scared to tell me. I text my good man every motherfucking show. You know what I'm saying? Have a good show. You know what I'm saying? Have a good show for whatever you do. Keep that motherfucker where it's at. You know what I'm saying? And I do it because if you don't got nobody pushing you or tell you where it's gonna be at, well, you never gonna feel like it's always good to know you got somebody who genuinely love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck the go-go gang. I hate to say it like that, but outside of go-go, we men. You know what I'm saying? If you need a ride, nigga, I'm gonna pick you up. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit lead to bigger things with me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I text my good man every single show. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not only rooting for him, I want to see y'all win no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that way we all good in this go-go gang, from the Passions to the Rise bands. I'm gonna have to buy a house out here. I go see too many bands.
I just told you that outside. I just told you that. I said, man, you might as well move on this side.
I do see you.
Yeah, oh my God, that gas shit hit different, bro. Like that 93 is playing no games.
Nah.
But look, I'm gonna finish up and I'm gonna speak about why I said something about the backyard thing. When backyard had Hello internationally, every band. And I'm telling you, man, like I was so furious because we couldn't hold a solid core band members. That's why I salute what y'all doing, Wayne. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Real talk, like it means a lot. Hot B said it, like, see, I grew up underneath of the backyards, the junkyards, the REs, you know what I mean, like all them. And I knew some of them dudes personally, and I knew the mindset. You gotta have a solid core. That's why when the transition was going on, it was important that the core stayed together. Because if not, it would have been unbalanced and it would have been ugly. But I salute y'all. But the reason why I bring up the backyard, Go-Go had the momentum. No matter what you were doing, Go-Go had the momentum. Nobody capitalized.
I mean, it just happened again with the Tiffany Haddish song.
When people, but see that backyard thing, you could have came with anything Go-Go, but you just had to get it out there. Nobody, pow, you know what I mean? Like nobody did that. So, when people, some of the people that I hear about speaking, oh, where the originals at, and where, ain't nobody doing, huh? The unpopularized, the WGN bands, we got originals. I can speak that. You got originals? Hold on. This Monty from Major League Band.
Yeah, we got so cool.
Hey, look, real talk though. Like I know the one band, and I mean, I told my manager the other day. I said, man, listen, however they call it, if anybody want to do a show, run it how you run it. We can run it how we run it. If you want to do all covers, we can do 45 minutes of originals. We can rock. We got original songs and we got original grooves. Somebody, but again, I blame us as bands because we not pushing the music. Back in the day when them tapes was coming out, them bands ain't care how they sounded.
Right, exactly. Static and everything.
Out of 9 songs, 6 was your favorite.
Right.
You hear me? Whether it was a junk, whether it was a back, whether it was a RE, whether it was the EU, it didn't matter. I told my manager a month ago, what I say? It don't matter what we do, let's put it out there. We about to get ready to be raw and unfiltered. We gonna be like the rappers do. They do mixtapes.
Thank you for bringing it back.
You hear me? They go in there off the lean, they go up there off the perks, and they come out with anything. And guess what? You be at work singing it. About to get fired. You know what I mean? But real talk, you know what I mean? But like I say, like real talk, like that's that pressure man, bro, speak about. We gotta start like being accountable and just taking the risk. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you spoke it on one of your shows 2 months ago. We always speak it, and a lot of people know that's that just love music. Some of the best has came from either a mistake or horsing and playing around. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I mean, you might say something or do something on one of your jokes that they don't like, that the people don't like. I mean that you as a band won't like. But you will catch somebody singing that joint at your next show. Where that part at?
I know is since the baby has come to this bitch, that's all I get asked about.
Hey.
I gotta hear this baby in this bitch. Who's the baby? What is this baby I keep hearing about?
Hey, look.
Why do y'all keep hashtagging this baby is in this bitch? What baby?
The baby.
Capri.
Hey, look, Capri. She birthed the baby and I carried the baby. So we gonna rock and roll. Let's get it. Hey, look, and that's for all the wild lovers, right? Shout out to my keyboard, please. But, like I said, I'm going to pass it over to Brahma too, man. But, me personally, and on the, behalf of the band, our manager, he don't say too much. My man Tigger, vocalist. We just want to thank y'all want to thank Major League Band. We want to thank my man G. We want to thank everybody that's been supporting us and pushing us. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, it don't matter if you say we slumming, if you say we cranking. Just respect us.
Listen, Montu ran across the floor.
I'm gonna give it to Montu.
A couple times. I kept doing it. Bro, you ain't even do that February 16th.
Monty already dropped it. He said it too. We got it. Listen, don't worry. We got it. We have. It's hashtag one major situation. Let's get that. Let's get that right.
That'd be a problem.
One major situation.
One major situation.
Whole lot of crank.
Yep. So what's up? I'm happy to be here. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
I can't. Don't. No.
The Fabulous Five made it around the Beltway.
Definitely did.
And y'all looking good doing it.
And out of the hallway.
Out of the hallway. You was never in the hallway technically. Technically, you was never in the hallway because you didn't. It's 7 days from the 24 hours from the time that you got it.
Well, you know.
So you didn't. Technically, you was never in the hallway.
Thank you for clarifying. It was breezy though.
Anyway, happy to see y'all here. Last night was a blast. One band, for anybody who don't know, man, the one band got that work. One band got that work. I ain't lying.
Monday.
They got originals and original grooves, and it is a difference. There's a difference. There's difference. But I ain't got a whole lot to say. I'm happy to see this happening. And that's it. I want to go back to the shadows.
Why not?
Montu knows that we don't allow him to stay in the shadows because we support those that support us. So if you post something, we posting it. If we're somewhere, we rocking your tide most of the time, and we're definitely going to hashtag it and shout it out.
Well, thanks for keeping the Mixcraft. Anybody and everybody who's ever kept a Mixcraft, thank you for doing that, especially with the Love DC Go-Go run. You know, I got my VA bands. Fuck what you heard. VA bands, man. Be proud of what you from, as I tell my own people. I mean, I respect that, though. I respect that. You are a musician. You are a band. But at the same time, you hold that torch for the most southern part that we have regular go-go's at. And it matters. It matters. It matters. It matters.
They want separated, like real talk. You know what I mean? Like, you know, with us speaking. I mean, since they want, since they want separated, then you take that torch like you just said. But at the end of the day, you still amongst this go-go.
Hell yeah, but it's no separation. But you know how it is. We done kick VA in the ass. I got a shirt that say DMV, and people, my sister will tell you, people take turns plucking the V off the shirt. Every weekend. We put it out. But that's how insensitive us niggas in DC, Maryland have been to the union. But the reality of it is, when I told you, you when Love DC Go-Go was about unity, but I took it upon myself to make a Love VA Go-Go because I felt like VA had been isolated and put on the island so many times for right and wrong reasons. That Commonwealth shit's some bullshit. And I'm gonna always say that. I ain't mad.
He got mad. He done got mad.
I ain't mad at some people, but overall, they're my people over
Can't win.
I get feed over.
Make up a law.
Where we gonna eat at, y'all?
Virginia.
Listen, every time I say to somebody, come on, let's go eat. Whether it's a little friend, family, or whatever. Oh, I don't like riding in Vietnam. Why not?
Yeah, I hear that all the time.
Hey, but listen though, if you move
across the pond,
way, you shouldn't have a problem with the same.
They don't like that shit.
The same
across the pond.
That speak that. Oh, I do DM or I do D or whatever. I ain't no V and all that. Good ones like that. They be the same ones be shouting at out of Atlanta. Talking about my homie of Chicago. I did too. Like, like real talk, like that's a part of the network.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
From VA,
that's a huge part of the network.
Yeah, you is.
That's a huge part.
Like, that's life. That's love.
Yeah, we need that. We need Baltimore too. We need Baltimore too.
Hear me chime in.
Yep. I'm telling you, we go up to Cancun Cantina every 6 weeks. And them people not from, they not D, they not M or V.
Sir, they are from Earth 2.
Yes,
we call that Earth 2.
But crazy thing is, they ain't Baltimore either.
No.
They on the island.
They are
of,
Earth 2.
Of Odenton.
Yes.
They in the island. But when they hit
we
go-go,
drove to that island.
when they hit go-go, they go to fuck off.
Yes, they lose.
But when they see Raven shit, they go off
They
too.
get excited.
So
It's
some
weird.
crazy shit.
It's weird.
Crazy shit, but we need their ass.
It's Earth 2.
We are not an island. Capri, we ain't gonna do that. We are not an island. We are not Earth 2.
Sir, you are on.
We are not an island.
On West Bumblefuck Wakanda. You live in West Bumblefuck Wakanda.
That's another word.
That is another word. I agree with you there. That's another word.
You can't ever talk about Brian. I don't know where the fuck that was at.
No, that's fine.
That's Super Merlin.
No, it's not. No. It's not quite Super Merlin. We haven't made. You might had a. No, that's
Akaki. That's Akaki.
No, that's not Super Merlin.
That's Akaki. No, that's Livingston Road.
B&G is Super Merlin.
Oh.
Fort Washington extra large.
I was so blown, like, man, where we at right now?
I can go with that.
Yeah.
Buy a school.
That shit far.
Buy a school.
Way too far.
Off the country road.
Go to love everywhere though now. You know, like real talking. That's why, like, we gotta keep the momentum, man. Like I posted something a couple weeks ago. Like if you speaking anything down on go-go, it's all right if you say they slumming, they not cranking, whatever the case is. But just don't put no, like, we try to get this movement going. Even if I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if I'm not a part of this, like, if, you know, even if I'm not a part of this, you know, like, whatever, I'm still supporting everything moving. You know what I mean? Because it's for a good, you know what I mean? Like, it's for a good thing. It ain't just for the benefit of the finances, you know what I mean? Like, up and lift, you know, uplift people to the point where it's though, like, keep everybody balanced, keep your buddies balanced, keep your family balanced. So, you know, again, I don't care where you from. Like, real talk, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody's fly. Like, if I see a fly, I try to click share on everybody's joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter where it's at, every single person fly that come through.
Hold up. So while we're on that, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a business, if you have a band, if you have a brand, if it's your daughter's birthday and you want the world to know, please make your post public so people who like to share can share. It is nothing more irritating than to see a flyer for an event and you cannot share it.
Right. It's like, oh, well, I tried.
Yeah, I thought about you.
Right.
Oh, speaking of that,
I thought about you.
Let me get something clear on this little air real quick. Nah, it ain't. Hold on, you go stand over there.
Come on.
So let me get something clear real quick. I'm gonna speak for me.
Oh God.
Armani. Do I have to like sign some type of permission slip before I say nobody?
The views expressed by Armani are solely the views of Armani.
I appreciate that. So
they
listen,
do not reflect the views of Voxwave TV or any of its associates or affiliates.
Appreciate that. as a man, and I stand on a man law. If I decide to take myself off a show, or put myself on a show, or put myself in a situation that I feel isn't good, that's my decision. You know what I'm saying? That's nobody else's decision. It's nothing to do with, oh, I'm scared to put a belt up, or I'm scared to put. These awards are a blessing. Yes, I appreciate the awards. We're thankful for them. But at the same time, I run a business. You know what I'm saying? And the business side has to make sense. You know what I'm saying? Which means I can't take my band members from their family at 11:30 at night to sit in there for $2. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? These are mothers, these are fathers, and it has to make sense. It's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? It's really dangerous. So if I decide to take myself off a show, it's only because I feel like it don't make sense. I play for free in the middle of the street. For y'all that don't know, I feed the food bank every Saturday. You see what I'm saying? I'm always in my community, so you can't say that I don't give. But for some of these grown dudes who like 50 and 40, y'all gotta understand, man. If it don't make sense, stop doing it. I don't know who y'all hang with. I don't know who the homies are. But if I'm doing the same thing 15 years from now, I expect somebody to say, hey, look, man, this ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? It's just not for you. So check your big homies around you. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes your big homie's not giving you the right advice to where you can move, and that may not be your circle you need to be with. So I just wanted to go ahead and clean that up because I move on my own accord. You see what I'm saying? That's for me. I apologize for coming on y'all's show to talk that, but I really needed to square that up because at the end of the day, I'm in growth. If I'm not hanging with nobody around me that want to grow, I don't even want to be around you. That's me. I don't even program your number in my phone. That's how I move. And my band know that. They know how I feel. If you call me and tell me you got Jay-Z out there, we going to play for free. I don't need no money, Jay. Flies. We gone. But if you telling me to go play with somebody that we done played with several times and it brought 6 people to a show, that's pointless. That's a waste of time. You see what I'm saying? Right. I'm here to get seen. I'm here to elevate. If we don't want to elevate together, then there's no reason to do it. You see what I'm saying? So I just wanted to stamp that on this network where we at right now around family. You see what I'm saying? Because I got some good folks in my corner, man. I really do. And I appreciate all of y'all. From the phone calls, you know what I'm saying? I promise you I do. Now I got to watch what I say on my Facebook because I had a big homie chew me out the other day about that. You know what I'm saying? That's here, there. You know what I'm saying? But I do appreciate all y'all. You know what I'm saying? All y'all don't understand. All y'all play a different piece in this go-go game. You know what I'm saying? From the videos, new to your videos, powerful. You know what I'm saying? CC from being quiet, playing the scene. Capri from speaking your goddamn mind. You know what I'm saying? Gigi for recording. For real school, you on the scene for the DJ action. So all y'all play a part. That's a powerful fist. You see what I'm saying? That's a powerful fist for real.
Cool. Hey, I want Big Unc to say something on this Jones.
And then we got to get Cree Marie in too before she goes.
Go ahead, Cree. Come on, Cree. Let Cree go first, man.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, it must be creations. She about to leave.
I'm about to hit the MGM.
Oh.
So
let me give you some good. Let me give you
let
some.
me hold
Hold
some.
on. Every tourist in the room, give her some tourist energy. Monty, you're missing it. Give her some tourist energy.
Tourist love.
Tourist love.
Okay, first of all, I want to say
she's
again,
definitely gonna win.
On air, happy birthday, Cece.
Thank you.
Secondly, congratulations to you guys. I love the change. No shade. I love it. I think y'all are going to do bigger and better things. So y'all are already doing good things, but it's going to be bigger and better. And to the upcoming bands from the WGNs, I enjoyed the WGNs. It was a banquet ceremony. I mean, it wasn't like in the auditorium, no shade, where you're sitting next to other people and you're bunched up. You got to sit with people that you knew. You got to converse with them and everything, because if you're in an auditorium or at a different event, then you can't really talk to your friends. Mm-hmm. You got to go like this, So it was very nice to be able to chat, walk around, and everything. The food was delicious. I got to see a couple people that I've been watching for years get honored. They deserved it. I've seen the thing. I've seen their struggles, a lot of them. Secondly, I don't want to keep calling y'all WGN bands. But one thing that I've learned or that I saw from the bands back in the day that I see in y'all is the grind. A lot of those bands now don't have that, we playing.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It doesn't matter. We're playing.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's what made us fans love Go-Go, because they were playing. Mm-hmm. Now it's stipulations, and they're not going to play if it's this. They're not going to play with this band. They're not going to play with that band. If you said, come play in my backyard, they were playing. Mm-hmm. It was like, and they don't have that anymore. And I see that in you guys. Keep it up. I seen that y'all didn't know each other. I saw that y'all know each other now. That's hot. That's like touching. Mm-hmm. That y'all have that love, because a lot of the big bands don't have that love for each other, and that will make y'all go places. And I see it. Major League, I saw y'all for the first time. That night. I loved it. I heard y'all. I heard y'all for the first time outside of Fast Eddie's, And I was like, who's that?
Mm-hmm.
So keep it up. I haven't heard the one band yet.
We'll send you a link to Miss Gigi's channel.
No, I want to see.
Oh, no, she has plans. She already has plans the 16th. She has plans the 16th.
Yeah, I have planned the 16th, but after the 24th, when I get off restrictions, I will be coming back out. So,
don't worry, it's a lot of other dates coming up.
Congratulations to fans from the stands, and congratulations to all you guys that have made let's speak this into existence. Unbreakable bonds.
Yes.
Don't let the politics of this game ruin that. And now I'm gonna go win some money.
Yes. Yes. We need equipment for our podcast.
Let me hold
schedule
something.
a nail appointment.
Oh yeah, I need my Valentine's Day nails. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the owner of Creations Salon and Spa in District Heights, Maryland.
Creation.
Come on, Aunt. Babu. Your iPad.
Don't leave that joint. I might sell that joint.
She said I might sell it.
He said sell it.
He ain't gonna sell it.
The church be needing one.
Huh? He said the church be needing one.
Church need
Church
one.
need one? Let me go
Sister
call
Gertrude.
Y'all going to hell for stealing.
Sister Gertrude.
So you gonna take stolen goods to the church?
Hey, they use food stamps.
I'm not. If I don't know about it.
What did lapel that for you? Let me get my seat real quick, baby.
Let me get my seat real quick, baby. This is his seat.
His seat over here.
No, this is my
your guest seat.
The real seat. When we ain't on air, I'm just chilling, drinking. Right now, I ain't on air. I'm just chilling, drinking with my family, man. You understand me? Proud of y'all, man. Y'all hear me? Check 1, check 2.
Yes, sir.
Like Chuck Brown. Yeah. Motherfucker, y'all got me. There we go. Man, look, man. Wow. Just let me say, man. You know, first of all, moment of silence for Lloyd Pinchback, man. Today, man. Original soul searcher. I was the youngest and last soul searcher ever. So let's start off with that. You know, we gave him a moment of silence and all that. But man, I'm so happy for the situation with you guys, because one thing about me, when I see something and I dream it and I envision it and encourage it, it's only because I believe in you and I see the substance, the passion that you got for this. It ain't all about money with y'all. See, a lot of cats in go-go all about the money, but they ain't putting nothing into it. I issued a challenge out the other day. I took $500 out of my own pocket for the Go-Go Museum. Not one radio station or one radio show said anything. But I seen them looking. Okay, cool, well. Anyway, that has nothing to do with the situation right here, right now. I just had to shout that out real quick. Anyway, all jokes aside, Capri, CC, Gigi, Nudie, Scooter. Man, y'all going to the top with this shit, man. Because not only the dedication that you guys put in, it's called passion. Y'all go out every night, like on the sale. Y'all like a new Go-Go report. Okay?
Less messy, no drama.
Oh, well, it got to that. That's a good thing, though. When you get 30,000 goddamn people a day.
I'm all right with that.
My little dumbass brother, man, we on the sun now. That retarded nigga, Slim. Look, he created a monster that he couldn't control. So Facebook took it away from him. But they love it because they love controversy. So anyway, fuck all that. Welcome home.
Thank you.
Everybody looking right now. You know, look, y'all already know what to find Big Uncle. So it is what it is, man. And sorry to say, it's more damage to come, man. Y'all gotta step it up, man. Get your cosmetics together, man. Make it look good, sound good. We go, man. We supposed to be represented well, like Montu shit. Everybody wear that shit, man. Why do you think? Oh, let me get that, nephew. A lot of y'all shit looking ashy as a motherfucker. Nephew, is that camera on me?
It definitely is.
A lot of y'all shit looking ashy as shit. Nigga, put some lotion on your shit, Slim.
He right there. You see Chuck?
I need all these cameras. Europe, everybody looking right now.
You see Chuck?
The whole world looking at y'all right now. Keep it Mitch Crab. Look. Y'all niggas, I got the company shit on right now. But don't get it twisted, man. I got some other shit under that. Always keep it regular. But look here. Get that ash off your ass, man.
You watch just thinking ass.
I came out my own pocket, nigga. They gave him $500 the other day. And challenged, I'm one show. I challenge every internet station, nigga. You got 12, 13 shows combined. Get 500 together. I'm one man. Crickets. You want to get paid, but don't want to pay attention to your surroundings, man. Get it together, man. I promised Pop on his deathbed, man. Yeah, I got him, man. That's my Pop, man. I'm the Bob. Dog, I was going across the world 17 years old with that man. Had to spend a night with his Pop. Yeah, my feet stink, son. Go down there and get some incense. Yeah, real talk, real shit. Real shit. It's in my book. Anyway, man, I'm telling y'all, like the one band, MLB, man, I love y'all youngers, man, because you guys are carrying on the legacy of what we bled to do, man, sweated to do, getting taken advantage of, and then prosper. Okay, so that's the reason why I come around you guys so much. You know, when I did that Crinkapalooza at the house, y'all remember that shit with the bands that wasn't recognized. They forgot about, man. But my niece, Capri Slim, that's a female me all over again, man. She's a fucking female me. Her grit, confidence, know-how, her swag, her I cannot be denied attitude. That's another fucking heartbeat right there, man. From my Metro World days to this. She the next one. And she got a good motherfucking brilliant team around her, man. And should not ever be disrespected or taken advantage of. Because God gave her that gift to lead people. And when you give a gift to lead somebody, the next person gonna lead that person. Next person gonna lead that person. Next person. See, a leader makes leaders. So, baby girl, welcome home. This is the home of CPU, goddammit. All 42 of my Congo players. This is home. This is the Haynes Point of Go-Go right here. I do a Tuesday night show. Here come Mick Sauls. Here come Smoke. Here come Wing. Here come whoever. They just drop in. They're all that big on. Whether they need something or this our house. So welcome home.
Appreciate you.
Everybody in here right now, you got an open door policy. All y'all got the keys to the house. Anytime you want it. Anytime you want it. Y'all got the keys to the house, man. Welcome home, like I told you. And before I get off, real quick. It's a I ain't gonna call him a nephew, because he been in it for a minute. But one of the greatest of all time to me, who never got his just due, is in his room right now. And I'm gonna put him on the spot real quick. He can boogie with the best of us for a long time, still boogieing and busting a lot of niggas' asses. You know what I'm saying? He's my favorite part of the chicken, man.
He know who he is.
And he got to come up here. I'm going to sit him down on this chair I am and put his lapel on him because he deserves that, man. Ladies and gentlemen, for a dude that's been doing it for years and years and years, and still at the top of his craft, but never gets the recognition unless I do it because these other motherfuckers hate us.
Nope.
Put your hands together for my motherfucking little brother Chicken Wing is in the building, man. Come on, man. Nothing like that. Your first time home, nigga, CPU, nigga. First time home, I done lost fun. Huh? When? Oh, yeah, I said that. gotta watch your ass. Hell no.
He huffing and puffing.
He like, shit.
Still huffing and puffing.
Fans from the stands.
He didn't got me.
Oh, I gotta put it on you.
Fans from the stands.
We in the building.
There you go.
Definitely in the building.
Chicken wing.
Oh,
Oh, should I interview him?
Nah, I'm gonna interview. Can I interview him?
Go ahead.
Let me interview him.
Mr. Kevin Brown.
Oh God.
So, Mr. Wing, how do you feel about your go-go experiences right now, here in front of the fans from the stands? Be careful what you say, because they like
careful
dogs.
what
They
I
on
say.
your ass.
Jeez, man.
And remember, Major League got proper etiquette, so keep it like that. No, seriously. To be in the go-go game so long, to know what's going on, you know, you've seen a lot. You hopped on a lot of stages. What is your biggest take of go-go right now?
Good question.
Wow. I actually started as a roadie for Lil Benny. I actually was at Go-Go Live.
Cap Center.
6 o'clock in the morning, outside Capitol Center, for sound check. I was actually Elmo's backup. That's how I got in the game. Wow. I mean.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that watching?
Stories. I don't
Nah, but do you feel like watching these other Congo players get certain recognition that they've overlooked you sometimes?
I've been in the studio with Mickey on Lil Benny's album. The recognition I never wanted. I only had 2 jobs in my life. 20 years at Howard University, the last 12 years at NASA. Outside of that, I played Congos.
Which I knew that was true.
I
I guess what I'm saying is, like, when I met you, I told you I needed a OG around me. I needed a vet. You know what I'm saying? I needed somebody who can keep my bullheaded ass on the right track. You know what I mean? What I want to know is,
Nigga.
Can I finish my interview?
Full-time job.
What I want to know is, right now, at the time you're on your life, do you feel like you've got better, or do you feel like you lost a little?
Well, of course, we know this is my second stint with MLB.
Right.
Had to step aside for a minute. Coming back in the game, no, I haven't lost a step. When you get calls from faces you know to fill in for my mentor, I call him my mentor, Career Clipper. When you get calls from Doc Hughes, say, are you free? Can you do 4 shows this weekend without a rehearsal? Because he know my talent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course. And then I do what I do without a rehearsal, not even knowing what they plan. I'm there.
So with the direction of go-go right now, where would you like to see it take off to? I might need a fans from the stand shirt for this shit.
I'm just letting you run with it.
You grabbed my.
Don't worry about it. We gonna lead talking this next damn show. It don't even matter. The 16th, we are lead talking the 16th. I hope.
You see how they get me?
You know about it. I'm ready.
February 16th, the
I'm
one
ready.
man MLB.
It's one major situation.
One major situation. Well, like I said, it go. Shoot, man. Well.
Let me put this right now.
I don't want to rub nobody the wrong way. I mean, everybody say.
Man, hold on.
Okay, hold
on.
on.
Everybody say.
This the fans from the stands.
Let me
everybody
explain something.
say,
Let me explain something to you.
originals,
down.
original this, original this. If your fans like what you're doing, do what your fans like.
That's it.
But okay, get ready for that MLB original curriculum. I'm sorry, my fault. Shameless plug. Shameless plug. My fault. I ain't mean to put it out there like that. I'm sorry. Get ready for that MLB original.
Hey, we laugh.
I'm gonna say this because you here. From me watching you, I seen the growth. I've seen from the war, and I mean, you know me. I speak my motherfucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I can say some shit to where it's not. It might not come out how I mean it. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean it wrong, but I say it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mean nothing bad, but I gotta tell you. You know what I mean? Like, I might say some shit like, what the fuck are you doing? But it's how I say what the fuck is you doing.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mean it in a bad way, but it's how I say
Because our
it.
words get misconstrued a lot.
You know what I'm saying? It's just how I say it. So I will say this from me to you. I've seen nothing but growth. I've seen nothing but I don't give a fuck what you do in your spare time. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing to do with that. All I care about is what you do on that stage, what you stand for as a man, and I can honestly say I'm happy to have you. You see what I'm saying? Because you've been nothing but keep me on the right little lane. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everything about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's man to man. You know, I'll call and tell you that.
Always.
I just want to make sure that you understand that as the little homie looking to the big homie that I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you don't get enough credit in certain shit. Y'all know how I was coming down the road with Mika. You see what I'm saying? I want everybody in my circle to win. I was fucking mad that one band didn't get an award. Heated. I was heated. But brothers, let me tell you why. I was heated, not because of the award, it's because I love y'all good, man. You see what I'm saying? And I want to see y'all niggas really, really win. You know what I mean? Like, that shit bothered me. All the way down the road, shit tell you, Mika, what's wrong with you? Man, fuck this shit.
Hey, look,
you know what I'm saying?
Like I spoke at y'all show, and I spoke at the awards, and I tell good man, you a dog to me. Like, I'm not critical, like as far as judgmental, but I'm critical because I'm into music, I'm into vocalists. I love vocalists. Where you at? I love vocalists. So when they neck.
Oh, Damo.
What?
You can't
Damo.
give me
Tigger.
You can't like you can't give me some Frankie Beverly and bull jabbing on some Roddy Rich or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, come on now. Like, you just gave me 8 different levels of this. You know what I mean? But like, I salute you. You know, I told bro, like, that was my first time seeing y'all publicly. You know what I mean?
Like, bro, I was on her. I feel so bad, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know, to me, I hear all that shit about. I told Wing, like, they on me like, well, what's the award you like the most? I think the lead Mike Award, thank you, that's cool. I feel like we all can do it. But that motherfucking fan favorite award, that shit is hard. That shit was everything to me. Because you gotta it's hard to make a motherfucker come out to see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard. Especially on a Friday when you get off the work. You get off work, you go home. You take your shoes off. You don't want to do shit else. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to do nothing else. And that shit is hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, really fucking hard. But, niggas, I need that. But I will say, to you, keep pushing, House. I think you did a good job. Keep pushing. You know what I'm saying?
To be able to still be here, man. Like I said, I came up in that I was able to be blessed by the helicopter, Benny. Just to be in his presence, man. Studio time, Mickey, Godfather, Marky, all of them played with, even when Benny was going through his little situation. May he rest in peace with the Groove Masters.
I have a question.
It's so many bands that I actually played with. Exquisite band. Shout out to Malik Savage. And it goes on and on. I got a fucking book, man, but I just love I love watching people move. When you move to what I'm doing, you got me. I'm good, man. I'm good. When you move to what I'm doing, you got me.
Hey, Wayne, I want to speak on something, right? I see where your humbleness coming at. I see where your and this go for everybody in here. Production, like it go for production. It go for Montu. He know, like we all know, but I want to remind everybody in here, and you should always know, even little mama. What's her name, Monty? Right there, Malia. You may not understand it now, but somebody going to explain it to you. You never need validation from no one. No one. You never need it, no matter who you come up around. But, like, I can gravitate to Wing because the people that he named, those are pioneers within the go-go circuit.
Of course.
When you come up around solidified people or you come up around good spirits, you can only, for real, as you should, put your best foot forward in everything you do. Loving somebody, caring for somebody, protecting, like whatever. But Wing spoke on a few names that I'm very familiar with.
Left out Maniac.
Exactly.
Maniac ran Groove Master.
But Benny, but like for real, like Benny, he's on that tier. So the people you named, just like I came up around the Winks, the Bugs, the Demi Docs, the Baker, the Lil Bruces, like came up around all of them. And then some other good men that was, you know, in other lines of work. But when you come up around solid people and you keep them type of people around you, it's easy to keep your balance. But you gotta allow them. So you know what I mean? Like that's where that humbleness coming in, and that, you know, that sense of not having to validate yourself with nobody. A lot of this, no. Like one band been struggling. We've been grinding without calling, without asking, can we please, you know what I mean? Because if it ain't meant to be, it ain't meant to be. But like, you know, we said, like, God order your steps. And Wink told me 15 years ago, he said, Mikey, it take a long time. It take 10 years or more than this to get where you want to be. So shout out to Funky Stuff, Wink. Like I said, that's family. Like I come up around good men. Black Pooh, I'm Son, Mikey, the Pops, Bugs, and all them. But again, don't nobody never see me online whining and crying. They don't see the one band online whining and crying. You don't see MLB. You know, like nobody's crying. We grinding. Keep one foot in front of the other and just walk. However it's going to come, it's going to come. You know what I mean? But that's where, you know, like what he spoke about that, you know, the people who came up, like now I see why he moved like he moved. Because he came up around solidified people to the point where as though when you come up around people like that, the way that they move, you don't have to vouch for yourself. Your work gonna speak for it. Just like with the fans from the stands. Y'all made a transition. It wasn't a whole lot of run. You know what I mean? But I salute y'all though, man.
All right, so I have a question for everybody in the room, and then we're going to say our God bless and good nights and wrap up, because it's going to take us probably about 15 minutes to make it around the room, and that's a blessing and not a lesson, and so I'm excited. Everybody in this, you have to go across the pond. Across the pond. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna end it on the tip of something positive. Give someone in go-go some advice without saying their name. We're gonna start to my right with CC and work our way all the way around back to me.
Some of the answers gonna be the same.
Because y'all may say what I want to say.
I think some of the answers gonna be the same.
Well, you better think of a plan B, pimpin'. Let's get it together. Come on, let's go, CC.
I would have to say bring more crank to a whole nother level. It's already crank now, but a whole different level of crank.
What's up, Chuck? Nudie. Don't,
That
I ain't
camera right there. So it says that you are nothing without your fans. Absolutely nothing.
Sir. The number 2. Come on, Mika.
I would just say don't take everything so personal. If a band gotta, back out of a car with you, okay, so be it. If they end up getting the show on that same day, okay, what? So be it. Don't take it all to heart. It's okay.
You heard me. You kicked that whole conversation off, so she felt comfortable. Hey, Meek, be great, Meek. Be great. Be great.
I'm right behind her.
Tigger.
Can I go now?
No, Tigger.
Oh, I would say,
Xenia.
Hey.
You just don't understand how great you are. You got to keep pushing. You are the future of this craft.
You're mic'd up, sir. Everybody heard whatever it was you just tried to whisper. Just so you know. Right. Hey, Europe. Y'all heard that in Europe? They probably heard it in Mars, too. Like, we all heard it. Oh, you remember. You clipped it to your lapel yourself. It's
Okay, I'm not so sad. Stop hating. How about that?
Okay.
Stop hating.
Okay. So you're gonna wave the mic away and say it after you whispered it, whip it on your lapel.
That's the mic drop.
You better clip it back. They.
It's on you, Monty.
Gang shit.
Take that lapel from him now.
For me,
mute him too. I'm not
me.
playing these games.
Understand it's okay to close the hi-hat.
Oh my God.
We are a part of the Kill the Hi-Hat ministry.
Understand it's
Hallelujah.
okay to close your hi-hat.
Listen.
If you can
especially
go,
if you're singing.
if you can go, you can go.
If you have a singer,
Let it ride. Sometimes we do too much because we got a microphone in front of
you're
us.
making her fight. You're making
Let it
your
ride.
singer
I want
fight.
you to open it and just so I can hear you.
Lock it down.
I
That
think
lockdown.
I really think we gotta, sometimes we gotta. It's okay to ask for. I will say this. Maybe my shit too much. It's okay to ask for help too. You know what I'm saying? If you don't understand something, just say, "I don't understand. I need some help."
She said,
That's it.
I don't understand this. Like, what are these grown-ups?
Casey. Let her be great.
Understand that this go-go shit is a business. It's nothing personal. It's a business.
Boom. Pass the mic.
Come on, Suge Knight.
Come on, Suge.
That
Stop
one
chewing
bad
it gum.
shit.
Have fun doing what you do.
Okay.
Remember to have fun. It's a business, but
Have fun
if you
doing
take
it.
take it too seriously, you will not succeed because you're gonna be let down so much. Have fun.
Boom.
All of that video.
Stop being. Stop. That's what they think it is too over there, Bonnie. Everybody walk around with their shoulders and shit. But I just say, I mean, two things. Stop looking for the validation and stop being entitled. Nobody owes you nothing. It don't matter if you was in the joint for 25 years. Yo Gotti been rapping since he was 6 years old. That man 51 years old now. For the last 5 years, he done got his just dues. Like, real talk, like, I mean, it ain't your time, it ain't your time. You got a lot of people, you know what I mean? Like, you got a lot of good people. I mean, some die young, some die early, but, I mean, you just got to grind. So, again, stop looking for the validation and stop feeling like, you know what I mean, like anybody owes you nothing. Nobody owes you nothing. It don't matter what type of work you put in. You know, that's just like at your job. You know, unless it, you know, when you get hired and they say, hey, you get a raise every 8 months. They didn't say how much you get, but you might get it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, again, you know, like the entitlement and, you know, period, and you just, you know, looking for the validation, man. School, what you doing, School? You know what?
I just want to say put these bands on them major cards. Put these bands on the major cards. You get a whole brand new audience, man. Just come look these bands up and bring them out, man. That's it. All I gotta say.
Montu.
I
have more than one thing to say.
I do too, but I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm going in.
Man, I fight for the rights of all artists and their voices. If somebody has an opinion about something, that's their goddamn opinion. That's it. That's it. So if you said it, then I will defend yours just like the next man. But the reality of it is, if I think that my partner is the best partner, then hey, that's my goddamn business. That's it. That's it. Respect my right to my opinion. Everything else factual, take that shit to the stage. And the fans will win every time. God bless you. Good night. I'm so proud of y'all. Definitely. You ain't got to keep a miscraft, but just stay the hell out my way.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is officially one of our sponsors. So if you expect it from the fans, you gotta expect it from the man.
Gotta expect it.
Gigi, advice.
My advice, and all I'm gonna say
That
is,
the one you don't cheat.
No.
Uh-oh.
My favorite.
Talk to people.
My favorite. Dick riding is not a form of transportation.
Well, I have several things to say. I have yeah, because we got 7 minutes, and I got probably 20 minutes worth of things to say. Get this up off this chest today.
Yeah. Hey, look. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Everybody looking right now? First and foremost, put your hands together for the fans from the stands, man. First official broadcast. And let me know y'all something, man. I cried this morning, man, because I prayed for y'all this morning. I took off work. I put all my clerks to work, 'cause, you know, so they can make some extra money. But I cried this morning after I got off the phone with nephew. I called you, what, 5:30 this morning, 4:30? And we was on the phone for like an hour, you know, but my main intention for the night was, you know, make sure they're comfortable. Me and Reggie talk, make sure they're comfortable. And then goddaughter bought the food and all that. On the way up here, I'm looking at y'all on camera. Y'all look beautiful. It's good to be in HD, to be a real podcast. A lot of cats out here don't have real podcasts. They Facebook Live joints. This is a real podcast right here, okay? The whole world, Charlamagne the God, everybody looks at these podcasts, but this is a real station, real podcast. This is a TV show. It ain't no looking away with a telescope and shit to make sure you can see them and shit. See in the back of people's heads and shit. No more of that for y'all. Y'all deserve the world. Y'all work hard. Look here, man. And one thing, let me say this to Go-Go. If you ain't about it, don't be about it, okay? Spend some money to create some honey. I put out, like I told you the other day, when they had a museum, whatever, my brother Rick put up $500 out of his pocket. I poured up $500 out of my pocket. He challenged the bands. I challenged the radio stations and the radio shows. Crickets, okay? So what I'm telling y'all is, man, I don't want y'all to contribute nothing. You know why? Because you're not getting the capital that these bands that should be contributed to this goddamn museum foundation is getting. You're not getting the money they're getting. So what I'm telling you, the WGNs and all that, you know, open drinking. I had a shot of moonshine too. What the fuck was that shit? Y'all niggas got me fucked up with that. God damn. What school that?
Scooter right there.
Nigga, you getting a red light ticket. Fuck wrong with you? Anyway, for real. With the WGNs, man. MLB, I know. Don't worry about the time, baby. We good. The MLBs and the one bands and Doc and them with the experience and all that, man. Montu, you already know. That's my nephew for life. I love him. But let me, let y'all know something, man. WGNs, y'all niggas done changed the game, man. All y'all. So give yourselves a round of applause. I'm gonna give it to my goddaughter, Mac Mama. Do your thing. Stop looking at your clock. You good.
I'm a stickler for time. We gotta go to work in the morning.
Shit, I'll be there at 4.
So I'm gonna run them down. 1,
4 o'clock in the morning.
cut the sucker shit out on social media. We all see it. It's terrible when you have band breakups live on social media for the whole world to see it. As a manager, it looks horrible when you are going back and forth with a former band member, a current band member. There's some things you need to do in-house, privately. That's number 1. Number 2, stop all that sucker calling promoters bullshit trying to get people put off cards because you want your band on that card. They ain't choose you. They do not want to hear you. Keep your buka baka at home. You are not the person they wanted on that card. Let other people be great. Maybe you should take that time to go in the lab and make a song if you're frustrated. Go practice. Go do some push-ups. Work on your business etiquette. Work on your attitude. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I do sucker shit. I need to work on it. Like something else with your time than doing that. Also, put music in our hands. We need it. I'm not a crack dealer because y'all ain't giving me no crack. But I'm going to say, oh, go to Gigi's channel. Why? No disrespect. I love her platform, the work she does. But put something in somebody's hands, an MP3 link, something. People need to know that you are out here creating music for you to be relevant. Because other than that,
Same shit.
you know the looks I get when people read the back of my jacket? Oh, that's a real band? Where they play at? They got music? Where they website? Google. No website. Handle your business too. You need to make yourself tangible to people. Your music, your product, your contact information needs to be attainable. If you have somebody that is running your band that's not about business, you're not going to succeed. If they just out here doing sucker shit, they setting you up for failure. And if you keep riding for them, then you want to fail. Stop running to social media crying about the circumstances that you've created and claiming for it to be a flood when you right there dancing in the water and not getting wet in your mind, but you drowning too. Like, hello, good morning. I'm just saying. Also, stop hating. Cut that shit out. We've said this before, I've said it before. The food on your plate should not get cold because you worried about what's on mine. What I eat is what I choose to eat. You worry about whatever you ordered over there. I know that this is mine. I don't want to share. I don't care what you like. You eat that. Sometimes you're so busy messing in other people's situations that you're blocking your own blessings. And if you haven't realized that by now, then you want to be stuck exactly where you are. And I applaud you for being complacent with being where you are. But we know that's not where you want to be because you're hating on the other people that are growing. I'm finished. See how easy that was?
Feel lighter now?
No. This will make me feel lighter. Stop being a bitch ass nigga. Like, we all see it. We all see it. Like, it's no deadline. It's no deadline on not being a band. Stop being a band. You are a band. B-A-N. Bitch. Ass. Nigga. Stop doing that. Listen. It affects everybody around you.
You can always recoup and come
No,
back.
you can't. It's some stuff you can't recoup and come back from. If you've been doing it for years and everybody knows what you are, then you just are what you are. Yeah. Scoot your little boots on. Maybe you need to sit down so that your band can keep moving.
Because you're going to keep doing it.
Listen, it's in your blood. You can't stop. It's like an addiction. You like Pookie. It keep calling you.
You can't stop.
Yes. You get on social media, you like, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. 10 minutes later, here comes a status. I'm the king of this shit. Can't nobody touch me. Blah, blah, blah. Like, nigga, no, you're not. We're going to say our God bless and good night.
Yep.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, February 16th, we have one major situation taking place with the members of the one band and Major League all on one card. If y'all missed the first round of Crank, listen, not only is a baby gonna be in this bitch, but it's gonna be some wild lovers. Welcome to the fans. Like, this is gonna be a, listen, I need my table, I need my hookah, I know all drums, no flats. Like, I'm ready.
No drums, no flats.
You gonna have to get your own flats.
That's just
That was my first time down there. Like,
I wouldn't do that to you.
Like, I like a spot like that.
Yeah,
I don't do clubs. You need to come out. I want to give me some curbside and go pick up and go in the house.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, God bless us and good night. God bless and good night. God bless and good night. God bless and good night. Thank y'all for tuning in. We will see you guys next week right here. New time, new network, same damn fans.
Do say.
Oh, and new theme music.
New theme music.
New theme music.
Congrats, man. Congrats.
Well, welcome to the fans. When they get our hey, I said, welcome to the fans. Well, Major League, look, we say, welcome to the fans. Well, right there, y'all. Well, yeah, baby. Where you got it at? Let's work on y'all. Yeah, baby. Before we go,
rocking at these hoes that I used to know. Away before kissing me from my head to my toe. Give me some red keys so I can write about my life and see. A couple bottles of heat in case I don't get in. Tell all my niggas I'm around. Nobody cares on me now. One thing, let me ride. Until I get free. I live my life in the finish line. Got police chasing me. For my niggas, old blocks and old crews. Niggas who gotta be got the most school. These niggas will bleed for me with me in the street, but never messing their face. I want all out. Just to be my nigga time. Better put it to the car. Don't feel right. Go